So Joker in season 1 they didn't go undefeated, but against all teams that were not Kangarillas, they not only went undefeated, but every single game they won, they did it in 2. And the only team to take them to 3 rounds during the season was Kang. And every time Kang took them to 3 rounds, that Kang won.
They're ready. Let's go. 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 Let's go.
Shrem's gonna send that one across there to Lovers. Lovers bring this one in, goes up to Mad, and Mad, that's our first goal of the game. 32 seconds in, the Kangarillas.
Kung here gonna pass it off to Jaywalker. Jaywalker redirecting and diverting himself just to find Kung, and Kung gets the goal, ties it up to a piece.
Low, 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 low.
Nice, I'm shielded. Pass down below, and looking, shooting, and good looking on the shot. 4-2.
Let's go back. He's going to send that one out to that far side trap. And that chain, wow, that grab there. Game sending this one in. Is that going to be on? It is. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness.
5 minutes left in this first round. Sealable bag. He's going to go for the goal. Not missing that time.
Trying to wrangle this one in. Oh, sealable back without the setting. Oh, my God. Oh, what? This game is dumb. This game is so dumb.
Over on the other side, up the side wall, good stat coming in fast from Sealable. Cross pass, Loveridge converts, and they're back up now.
And Loveridge now going to walk this one in. Goes under the goal, but a great read there by Kong. Oh no, somebody there on Joker drop. That is unfortunate. That is Jaywalker going out right now. Sent up there to Shimbitsky. Shimbitsky walking this one in. Has a one-on-one with the goalie, taking the shot. That one's going to go low and away, and that's going to bounce on the bubble. That's going to be, who's that on the far side? Sealable back, picking that one up. They have a 3-on-2 right now if they act quickly. Loveridge taking that one. That one's going to ding off and bounce out. But that's going to be Shimbitsky trying to chase that one down. Good leech on Game, and sends it back towards the tube to Matt.
At the moment, Sealable bag trying to finding that goal, but look at the nice dives, double dive in fact, from a couple players on Joker.
Yeah, Sealable, he tried to hold that off as long as he could. We're talking 100th of a second too long, and now Game's walking this one for the 2. That's going to give Joker a 1-point lead here. We're going to have about, I would guess, about 50 seconds once we come out of the 2.
Don't really get used to seeing that too often from Kang. At the moment, though, they may just pay with that very, very deep shot from Jaywalker.
This is I'm excited for round 2 here because I do believe Kang has it within them to come back here in round 2 and force that round 3. And if we get a round 3, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Let's get it. Let's win this one. Let's get this. Get the red.
And off the sidewall, as round 2 begins, going to Ryan, crossing it up, crossing it back, and there's the 2. Yeah, he's going ahead indeed over here to the passing. Breathe. Ooh, stall, but look at the grab from Kong, dude.
Good play there by Shimbitsky. You get to steal. Oh no, Jaywalker with an opportunity. He's gonna walk this one in, and he plants it for the 2, and that's gonna give Joker the 4-point lead here. A good slap there by Game to get it away. Oh, opportunity here. Loveridge takes a shot and hits it. 6-meter 2. That's gonna hang on the board. We're back to 2-point game, just over 2.5 in.
He double bounced off that ceiling, eventually being taken by Stram, but Stram being assaulted, and right over there to Ryan, going for that anchor shot. Only gets a 2, but it's still a 4-point lead now for Joker.
But Jaywalker, oh man, you know how many times Jaywalker did that to me the one time I played with Joker? And the Game taking that shot, he's gonna hit it for the 3. And Joker's up by 7, almost halfway through round 2. 2-on-2 opportunity if they could stop Joker on the backfield, walking this one in. Stram with the cut pass, and Loveridge slams it in for the 2, and that's gonna put Kang up to 4 here, still down by 5. And another huge part of that game is Shimbitsky, who gets a great read on that loose disc, sending this one in deep. Is that gonna be on? No, it's low, but on opportunity, Matt, he sends it in, and we're back to a 3-point game, just under 4 to go.
I'm covered.
Oh, I had to.
Tunnel. Oh. Go back, go back, go back, go.
And that's not how you do it there with that missed pass opportunity. Sends it in. Who was it? I don't even know. Who was it? Stram. Of course it was. Oh, God. Sends that one out. It gets through mid. The chain is there. Kong with it, sending it up to Game with an opportunity. Takes a shot. Oh, the ding. Wow.
This turns around into a goal. They're going to be really hurting at the moment, lining it up and eyeing the shot. It's Mad coming alive.
I'm going to go for goalie.
12 seconds. Game sending this one off there to Kong. Kong looking to send this one back for the 3 shot. Kong, oh, Ryan hits it. We're going overtime. Mad's gonna send this one in deep. Gonna get the flat bounce off the backboard. Stram's getting that first. He hits it. We're going to game 3, ladies and gentlemen. At the start of the game, I said So it's going to be a great game. Get everybody in here. So now is the time. Get those. This is you guys. You need to be watching this game, especially if you're a new team. But even returning teams, you need to be watching this game. You need to be watching it right now. Get them in here right now as we're about to start round 3.
He's got a shot. Made.
I'm so stupid.
Oh, we're good.
We're stupid. We're good. Cross eye. Back to bow tie. Cutting from shield. Cutting from shield.
I'm also cutting.
Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about. Just play it slow. The only time paying scores is when we mess up.
Let's hit Strem. Strem under pressure, gonna go for that cross pass. Does hit Sealable. Sealable has a one-on-one of the goal here. He's gonna take the shot. He hits it, and that's gonna put King up by 3. I have nothing else to say. He's got to drop that defense. They know they can't. You know, it's hard.
I got leverage. Shield open.
And they do get what they want. They stun Loveridge out in the backfield, and that's going to give them the space to move in. Strem's going to walk this one in. Takes a shot, but the stop there by Ryan.
Get back.
Yeah, you guys are next to each other.
Cross.
Do something.
Oh my god! That will be again. No, it's just Shrimp.
Con.
As they're gonna go in for a nice
God,
goal
Ryan,
right
you're
from the
gonna headbutt that
side. Ryan
Actually, I'm 90% certain Ryan stole that goal from Kong.
Low.
There. Over goal.
Kong hits a shot, and that's the 3 that Joker needed. That's going to put him up by 2, 9-7. Back there to Sealable, or excuse me, Leverage. Leverage up to Strem. It's Strem, the predatory pasta himself. Now it's going to be Sealable sending this one up. Oh, right there in the hands of Ryan. Ryan's going to send this one all the way in, taking the bounce into the bubble. Oh my God. Ryan, reliable Ryan. Matt is going to hunt that one down, slap it forward. Who's going to get there first? A lot of suns coming out. That is Sealable back. Sealable back has Leverage cutting to the goal. Cuts over there to Strem. Strem's going to slow this one down. Takes the anchor shot, but it's off his teammate's head. That is unfortunate, but Matt recollects it, sends it right back to Strem. Another anchor shot, but it's stopped by Kong. No, Matt looking to make something happen. They have Leverage in the bubble going across the Strem. Strem takes a shot, but Kong with the grab. 21 seconds to go. It's going to be Matt on the back line. Matt sending it back up to Strem. Strem, another shot, Ryan. Ryan is going to stop that. He sends it out. That was at the mid.
over, but only 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Could it be in a hot second? No.
Let's go.
And it will be the third round. Joker win here in VRML. Unbelievable, and this is what it's all about. Needless to say, that lived up to expectations as it always and often does. These games, unbelievable. The mountain clutch saves though from Joker, the grabs, the steals, the mid-air swoops. I mean, that was ridiculous.
Go get everybody in here. Get everybody right now, guys. I gotta yell, guys. Get everybody in here right now.
I guess I'm not the only one suffering from heat stroke in my house, but Dimly over there somewhere in the distance. I'm hoping he's correct here. Didn't just Caster's curse it, because if he did,
no.
I do see what we saw before.
Nope.
I'm fully expecting someone to splice in that audio clip over, you know, the end score, and you know.
Welcome, everybody, to the Echo Arena VR Master League. My name is Nightfire with 2 E's. I am joined with a bevy of co-casters on the desk for today's excellent matchups. Let's go down the list. Rox Titan, how are you feeling today?
I'm doing good. Excited for these matchups. And how about you, Dimwee?
Well, man, I am very excited. We have a handful of games coming up here today that all of them fantastic matchups, and particularly this one we're starting off with Smash Dash Fan. I'm very excited for that one.
So much for subtlety. How are you feeling today? Well, he's our cameraman. He doesn't have to chime in, but he'll be on cams. And Sputnik Cobra, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Every Sunday I look forward to this, and every Sunday it doesn't disappoint. So I'm really looking forward to this matchup. This first matchup is gonna be a stunner, and everyone that follows it is gonna be excited like me.
Absolutely. It is going to be an excellent day of a batch of games, if you will. Shout out to everyone that is across all the platforms that we are broadcasting to right now, Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, and venues. Thank you all for tuning in. We have a bunch of games. Rox, what are our 4 matchups on the list for today?
Right, we're starting off in Europe with Smash Dash versus Phantoms, followed quickly by Solar versus Aries. Then we're going to jump over to North America for Redshift versus Illuminati, followed lastly by Ignite versus Synapse.
Obviously, some hype on the caster desk for this first game of the day, Smash Dash versus Phantoms. Rox, I do want to get your quick opinion before we dive in. What do you think of our first game of the day?
I'm really excited. Phantoms ranked 2nd in Europe, I believe. That's correct. And Smash Dash following pretty quickly behind in 6th place. I'm excited to see, obviously Phantoms being higher ranked is favored, but Smash Dash has shown a lot of their matches lately that they are a top team as well. So I'm excited to see if they can maybe make an upset here.
Yeah, I'm excited for this one as well. We will be now passing it off over to Sir Dimwee and Sputnik Cobra, who will be your main casters for the match, and they will be giving you their insights as well. Sir Dimwee, the matchup, Smash Dash versus Phantoms.
This is an exciting one to get to, Spot. I'm really excited to cast these guys. These are 2 fantastic teams coming over here from Europe, and they have faced off once before during the season, back in week 1, where Smash Dash did take that, or excuse me, Phantoms took that one, 33-11 overall. And but it has been several weeks, in fact, 7 weeks, I believe, since that game. 6 weeks, I can't do math. But Spot, I don't know if you're as excited as the rest of us are. I'm sure you are. But what are you thinking about this one coming up here?
We have seen a lot of Smash Dash over these past few weeks. They're always here every Sunday, and it's always great to watch them. I love seeing Street Boo in goal. Street Boo being one of the best goalies in this league. And we've got Boop 90 on Phantoms, and he's just an incredibly great shot, and it's a great matchup, and I really can't say enough.
Have now been given the go-ahead to start, so we should be getting started here any moment between Smash Dash and Phantoms here. Phantoms coming in with an MMR of 13-20, that record of 11-2. Fantastic routes to their Boop 90, Low Rat, Torrent, and Finn. They're going to be on the right there in blue, and then on the left in orange, you got Smash Dash coming up with an MMR of 1200, a record of 5-4, and they're running with Sendo, Target, Slin, Streetboo, and Dage. This one, and Dage, one of those players I've had the pleasure of playing some pubs with Dage in the past, and Dage is well, to put it bluntly, he's hilarious. He's a hilarious player, and definitely a lot of fun to play with. And yeah, I believe we do got one of the teams readied up here, about to get the other one readied up and get started here in round 1. And I guess before we do that, just quick shout out to our sponsors: ProTube VR, VR Cover, Rebuff Reality, VRware, and Fixed Gaming. They make a lot of what you see possible. Also, shout out to all our viewers there in venues today as we get kicked off here in round 1 between Smash Dash and Phantoms.
And with the neutral joust underway, we're about to get started. And my excitement is through the roof. And with this being said, the neutral joust is underway. The team's coming out of the gates. It's going to be won by Smash Dash right down into the bubble of Phantoms and quickly recovered at the ceiling. So Slin looking for possession, actually wasn't able to get it, and will be cleared through tube by Phantoms.
That was Smash Dash coming out. That joust was at 1.8 seconds. Absolutely phenomenal speed there from Smash Dash, but it will be Phantoms with possession, but only for a moment, as that one gets sent towards mid, but bounces right back in. So it's going to make its way down towards the bubble here. Big scrum for this one. Going to get scooped back. Look for that back pass to the back line there. It's going to hit a player on the back line, sending up to Finn. Finn now backing it up. Couldn't get that anchor. Turning around now for Phantoms, and an opportunity. Oh, the stun on the back line.
And now with a loose possession, we picked up by Smash Dash. Not able to find that clear as Slin, so it's going to bounce back and be picked up by Phantom. So Torn with possession, sending it to the floor. Finn looking for an angle, going to go for the cross and not able to find it. is Street Boo getting pulled out of goal, and Torn will find that open one at 2 meters.
Yeah, it looks like Street Boo was reading that feed there from Finn to Torin, and I just couldn't get the grab on it, and that left the goal wide open for Torin to pop that with 2 in. There, 55 seconds in, that's going to be our first lead here in round 1, going to Phantoms, 2-0.
So with Joust advantage, Smash Dash to roll out, Street Boo to Sendo target in the tube. Sendo looking for an angle, finding that pass to mid into the hands of Dej. Dej is going to send it right back, but that back pass is not on point, so it's loose possession. And looking to pick it up is Boop, and he's got the arm to hit it, and he's going to go for it off the backboard as it's being stopped by Sendo target.
Target looking to send it out, going to bounce it towards that far side tube, but now getting caught in the trap and slapped out. Now a race for it here, a couple of stuns coming out. Picked up now by Lowrad. Lowrad going to back that one up to the teammate on the back line. That's Finn. Finn now looking for a cross pass. Sends this one back in up to Lowrad. Lowrad has a player in front. Goes for that cross pass to Torin. Torin going back to Lowrad. But Lowrad not where he was, so ultimately does pick it up. But stuff there. Dej coming over with that one. Going to get the clear on that and out into the Phantom zone.
And the stacks coming out and getting possession will be Little Rad, sending it right back through tube. So able to stop that attempt from Smash Dash. Dej will get stunned out by that incoming stack. Boop with the cross, but it's between 2 players and not able to communicate or coordinate, will bounce out, be picked up by Slin. Slin will lose it. Now Finn to Torn. Torn back for that reset, and they're going to take their time.
Manifesting that one into Torin. Torin now taking the shot, and he's going to hit that one for the 2. That's going to be now a 4-point lead here to Phantoms. Now a little over 2 minutes into round 1 here. Actually, almost 3 minutes into round 1. As we're going to be coming out of the tubes here. Smash Dash with that Joust advantage, but Smash Dash definitely looking to make something happen here on offense, as they cannot let that lead run away from them.
And with Joust advantage once again, Smash Dash Street Boo off the nest, down to Dej. Dej trying to find Sendo target, will bounce off the Geo, and Smash Dash just having difficulty finding a rhythm, and that back pass from Phantoms will find its target. So Torn with possession near the bubble, trying to avoid that defender, applying full court pressure, and they're just taking their time, finding their passes, and trying to pull this defense out of shape.
Yeah, just passing it around their own zone, just maintaining control. Long shot there. That one's going to bounce off the nest, now to the far side wall, where it's going to take a bounce off the angled piece there. Slin picking that one up here for Smash Dash, now looking to make something happen. Try to send it through the tube. The Lil Rad with the chain going to get there, gets the grab, sending it right back, and to send that one across to the teammate. Back cross pass there to Torin. Torin not taking the shot. Now going to set up for another offensive attack here on the bubble, but now a reset.
Now with possession, Finn at the back line, sending it to ceiling, and they have this angle. They're going to opt to send it right back to wall, and look at this passing. It's on point, and Finn is just going to put it right in at 6 meters, and Phantoms is looking really good right now.
Yeah, beautiful setup there. Beautiful shot. Finn accepting that pass up on the nest. Going to bring that one in, send it in. 17 meters a second for another 2 there. Phantoms now up by 6. That's it's still a 2-goal game. But if you want it to be a 2-goal game, that's 2 threes that Smash Dash would have to pull off here. And that's a tall order against a team like Phantoms, who've just forced another turnover.
And picking it up at goal will be Street Boo, finding that short pass to Nest, and Smash Dash is just having difficulty. Phantoms is all over the court. They're applying pressure properly, and they're just causing Smash Dash to play with such disarray. And look, they'll turn it over in another 2 points. Actually, excuse me, 3 points. Boop at 9 meters.
Yeah, that's a 3 points there. Smash Dash was not looking to get scored on them. That's now a 9-point lead here to Phantoms. Halfway through round 1, Smash Dash coming out here on the Joust advantage. You know, I don't know what adjustments they're going to need to make, but they need to start making them now. It's not out of sight. They're still in this game. They're still in this round, but they got to turn it around any moment now.
Absolutely, and that pass down the floor, maybe they'll find an opportunity. Sendo not finding what he wants, taking his time along the floor, trying to await that defense, opting to send it back to Dej. Dej surveying the court, taking it right up into the bubble, sending it up for that cross, but the save by Torn denies that opportunity.
What a stop by Torn. Now sending it down. Lowrad looking to send this one in. Going to take a bounce off that corner wall. Flat bounce. I don't think anyone was anticipating that bounce. Lowrad getting it right back, sending it up there to Torn. Torn now drawing out the defense, going back to Lowrad, but the stop. Street Boo's going to shut that one down, send it out of the zone, and now they're going to get it out. Long shot there on the net, off the barrier. Slin bringing it in. Slin ducking one. Slin taking a shot, and Slin's going to plant it in there for the 2. And still down by 7, but that's what Phantoms needed. They needed that, or excuse me, Smash Dash. It's what they needed. They needed that first goal, and they got it there.
And looking at Slin's arm and how he threw, he must have hesitated just a little bit, but recognizing this was the best attempt that they had, he sent an underhand right into that inner backboard, found 2 points, so joust advantage now to Phantoms for the first time. Boop 90 with it, awaiting that stack. He's going to send it through tube into the hands of Little Rad, and Little Rad not under pressure just yet, taking their time, sending it cross, and Phantoms just finding the passes that they need right now.
So Lil Rad sending that one, looking for Finn, presumably, but Torren's going to be able to pick that one up in the trap there, but under pressure. Look for a back pass, gets stunned out by Slin. Slin now trying to track it down. Finn getting stunned out. Slin coming away with it. Slin sending a shot, and is it on? No, just wide. Teammate down there first. Sendo target is going to get there. Sendo target sends that one in for the 3, and we're not, it's now a 4-point game here with 3.5 to go in round 1.
Phantoms looking like they've lost the rhythm, and Smash Dash taking it right out of their hands. So that's 5 points, approaching 3 minutes. Smash Dash has the ability to come back.
Both the Phantoms with that joust advantage. 3 minutes on the clock. Currently up by 4. Pass across the teammate there on the far side. That one's going to get sent in there to Low Rad. Low Rad sending this one in deep to Torren. Torren under pressure. Immediately sent out by Slin. Slin looking to turn this one around. Has Dage looking to catch up for a chain. They have a chain going out. It's going to send this one in deep. It's going to bounce off the wall into the bubble. And now turn back over here to Phantoms, who are going to turn it around for an offensive opportunity. Maybe.
But they throw the interception, able to find that is a stack of Smash Dash. Slin with that cross, but not able to finish it. It will bounce off the floor, so a missed opportunity from Smash Dash, and Phantoms will find the clear through mid.
Bouncing around the near side tube. 2.5 minutes on the clock. Finn picking it up, getting stunned out by Dage. Dage now getting that one, going to go for that back pass to that chain. The chain looking for the clear boost. They're going to get stunned out though, but the disc does get cleared in to the Phantom zone, where will be picked up by Phantoms on the back line. Sent up now, looking for that right tube, far side tube there to Finn. Now Finn turning around here for Phantoms at 2 minutes on the clock.
And with that clear through tube, trying to find that target, it's not going to be able to find it. It will be into the hands of Smash Dash, so Slin with it. Slin sending the interception through the tube, but able to pick it right back is Slin, and sending it right down, and trying to pick it up is Smash Dash in that bubble of Phantoms. With it now, trying for that shot, but Boot 90 shutting down that angle, finding possession, and following up with a clear towards the bubble.
That one cleared all the way down. It's going to be a race for it. It will be Torren getting there first. Torren walking it in. The defense does arrive. But Finn going up there to Low Rad. And Low Rad is going to plant that one in for the 2. And that's going to re-extend the Phantoms lead here to 6. Minute and a half on the clock. Round is not over yet. Smash Dash is still in it. But they got to be quick here if they want to come back.
Absolutely, they're going to have to execute every play flawlessly with no time wasted, so joust advantage now back to Smash Dash. Street Boot once again to QB, and that pass to mid is on shot. That shot is on target. It was a no-look shot from Sendo, and it was right on target, so 3 points. They did it. They executed that flawlessly, and now it's only a 3-point game.
Said they were not out of it. They're certainly not out of it now. Right about 50 seconds on the clock. What's coming out the tubes here? Phantoms with the joust advantage, currently up by 3. They're going to come out with it. Torren sending this one to the near side wall. They're going to be handled on that near side wall. Looking to move it through the tube here. Actually just going to run the clock. Go for that cross pass there to Torren now. Torren on the bow tie, walking it up under pressure there by Dage. Dage looking at stun out, but the pass gets off there to Low Rad. Low Rad sending that one back across to Finn. Finn now moving up, gonna just reset that one, try to run the clock some more. 26 seconds to go.
And trying to waste that clock, trying to put points on the board. I don't know what they're doing, but they're maintaining the possession, and that stack from Smash Dash is flying past the disc every time, so 15 seconds on the clock. Time is running out in this first round for Smash Dash. They will apply that pressure, so they will go down to the floor, so Phantom's still with it, up into the bubble, and now going to try and take this shot, descending, slowing it down, and sending it right back out with that fake out. And maybe with that last second, they'll find it, so really a little bit of mind games from Phantoms, but able to finish this round strong.
Yeah, that was a really solid finish there. I mean, that was just control. That was just abject control there for their final 30 seconds. Phantoms did not relinquish possession of the disc. They're just passing it around, all around the Smash Dash defense there, drawing the defense out, and actually even getting that final shot on goal. That was a 3 there. At the end, and just absolutely phenomenal play there at the end of that round by Phantoms, and it will be Phantoms taking round 1, 14-8 over Smash Dash. Yeah, just a fantastic first round there. I don't know if Spot, I don't know if you want to touch on those stats there.
I just want to talk about how great of a job Phantoms did, and Smash Dash able to find some rhythm, just doing such a great job. And I said that this first round was going to be an absolute stunner, and has really been one. So I'm hoping that the next 2 rounds, I'm predicting 3 rounds, are just going to be as fantastic and exciting.
And yeah, absolutely. You know, especially some of the shots we saw, we could definitely see 3 rounds in this matchup here. I mean, the final score there, 14-8. That's a 2-goal difference, 6 points, but only 2 goals. Only a 2-goal difference, and only until that last shot at the very end there. But the countdown is out. We're gonna get started here in round 2. Teams will be coming out of the tubes here any moment.
And with this neutral joust underway, it's going to go to Phantoms, decisively getting possession, Boop 90 with it, sending it through tube. So that will be a clear from Smash Dash towards Phantoms, and looking to pursue it and getting it will be Smash Dash with the shot. Sendo target, putting 3 on the board to start this round.
Yeah, that's how you need to start that round. If you're looking to take a round 2 after losing a round 1, getting that first goal is how you're going to do it. Not only a first goal, 13 seconds in, they hit that 3. And that's a big start here for Smash Dash, taking the lead in round 2.
So Phantoms with possession, Boop 90 with it at the floor, sending it cross into tube to Finn, and Finn not under pressure yet, looking at her opportunities, losing possession just for a second, and then sending it cross to Little Rad. So Phantoms on full display. Their passing is very controlled, and their possessions are strong.
So this one's going to be handled in the trap here, slowing it down, sending this one in, going to hit the teammate there. Lil Rad on the ceiling, inverted. Lil Rad under pressure, going down the floor there to Torin. Torin is going to take that shot and off of the head of Shripu on the way in. It's going to go in for the 2. And Smash Dash still in the lead here, but only a 1-point lead, just over a minute in.
A little bit of a cheeky shot from below goal. Gave him a second to look at each other. The goalie looked at it, and then he decided to anchor shot it right in and bounced off his head. So now Shripu again with possession, sending it to 2, and a following up cross pass to mid. Slin with it, Slin sending it back, in the stop from Phantoms, but not able to find it out. It'll be followed up and cleared.
Cleared out now into Smash Dash zone, going to be picked up there by Lil Rad. Lil Rad slowing it down, looking at a 2-on-2, sending it back to Torin, and Torin with the slap shot, sending that one in for the 2. Phantoms are going to take the 1-point lead here in round 2, just 2 minutes in.
And how momentum shifts so quickly in this game. Sendo target finding the first 3, and just 2 quick responses from Phantoms.
So that's going to be Shripu sending one across the stage under pressure. But now sending it to Sendo target in that near side tube, off the ceiling, taking a shot. Ooh, the ding off the ding ring. Now going to bounce to the near side wall, where it will be picked up by Phantoms. We'll look for that clearing boost, but the bounce not favorable. Still trying to track it down. Phantoms picking this one up, looking at empty net, taking the shot. Oh, but the stop there, not an empty net. Sendo target going to get the stop and send that one out.
And be picked up by Smash Dash. Sendo finding that bounce through the tube. It's now being pursued by both teams and into the hands of Torin. Torin able to take on 3 defenders, avoid them, find that clear, and Phantoms to follow it up, find it off that bounce off the Geo, and find the 3 points. Little Rad, 3 points on the board, 19 meters, 18 meters a second.
You know, that clear there to the chain, the one that goes off the pyramid on the wall, that is one that it's such a staple of European play at this point, and I'm even seeing it in NA now. It's becoming just part of the meta. That particular clear is just becoming part of the meta, and we see beautiful execution of it there. As Phantoms are up by 4 now, just over 3 minutes in. But Dage with the shot, Dage gonna hit it 20 meters out, gonna bring it back within 1. Wow.
And it just continues to go back and forth. Smash Dash staying in line with Phantoms, not letting them get ahead like they did last round. Able to force this 3rd round. They have it within their hands. 6 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock. Joust advantage to Phantoms. Torn to QB, holding for a second at Nest. Trying to predict that stack from Smash Dash, sending it cross to the wall to Boop 90. Boop 90 finding that pass off the Geo through mid, and now Finn with it. Finn looking around, trying to predict that incoming stack and finding that pass to Little Rad. Little Rad's gonna dish it right back to Boop, and look at how they pull this defense out of position, not allowing Smash Dash to readjust or figure out some type of rhythm or some type of structure, and sending it for that cross. Torn finishing it authoritatively at 3 meters.
Yeah, it's another beautiful pass sequence there by Phantoms. Low rat over to Torn as Torn is cutting in at the net right in front of the goal there, right up above it. And sending that one in for the 2. And now Phantoms back up by 3, but only a 3. It's still a 1-goal game. 5.5 minutes still remaining here. Still either team's round.
And maybe not able to execute that pass through Tube, but will be a lost possession into the hands of Phantoms. Phantoms looking to capitalize on it, but going for the long shot. It's going to bounce off the pebble, the little bit of Geo that blocks the goal, blocks that angle from Tube, and they're going to send it across to the floor. Not able to find that pass, maybe a little bit of miscommunication. And the slap is going to come through, maybe a back pass, and that's a missed opportunity from Phantoms looking to recover, and Smash Dash is going to try and find that clear through mid.
This one is going to clear out into the Phantom zone. Sendo trying to get there. Sendo does get there. Sendo under pressure, getting stunned out. That one goes up towards the ceiling, so now it's going to be a bit of a race where there. Got a good boost in, but overshooting with Slin, though Dage does come away with it. So Dage now moving in. Dage look for a cross pass. Hits, is going to get intercepted, and now this one cleared out. Not cleared out, now going to be picked up by Streetboo. Streetboo now sending it back in there to Slin. Slin, though, getting stunned out now. And now maybe another turnover. No, good slap there by Sendo, keeping it in possession of Smash Dash. Slin now sending it in there over to Dage, and Dage is going to bring this one in for the 2. And that one, that's out. Off the backboard, and now back to a 1-point game here. 4.5 to go.
What a difficult angle to predict, and it ringed and dinged, like you said, off the crossbar as it went in. So still this 1-point game. Smash Dash still down to QB. Will be Torn, immediately sending it to Tube, and they get this fast relay. And then another fast pass into the bubble, and that's 2 points. So now it's back to 3 points. What a quick rollout and quick execution from Phantoms.
That Phantom's just flexing on that one, coming out so fast. Gonna get that one in just a few seconds, and now back up by 3. But again, still just up by 3, and there's still 3, just over 3.5 to go here. So still, Smash Dash could still come back here in round 2, force that round 3. Although it's not gonna happen that way as Low Rat picks that one up. Now trying to turn it around here for Phantoms.
Little Rat up to Boop. Boop taking it slow, finding that cross pass, and maybe they have this attempt, but it will be shut down. Sendo finding the angle, putting his hands out and stopping it, following up with that cross through mid, and maybe it's going to bounce off the backboard and in. It's going to be slightly off target, but following it up will be slid off that 3-person stack and back to 1 point.
And just like that, back to 1-point game. I mean, that's a story. It's kind of a single 3 there for Phantoms, put them up by 1. And now it's just that back and forth 1-point game as Phantoms are going to come out here with 3 minutes remaining on the clock. Going to be handled by Torn on the back line there. Torn going to slow it down, start running the clock, do some clock management here. Does send that one away. That chain trailing pass to the far side there to Finn. Finn now moving in. Finn has room to work with. Going to send this one in deep, but good read there by Sendo. Sending it right back in the Phantom zone. Going to bounce all the way down into that bubble.
And looking to capitalize off that clear, but not able to do it, would be Smash Dash. So Phantoms now with possession, not able to find that cross to the wall. It will be picked up by Slin, but Slin doesn't see the double coverage, will get stunned out back into the hands of Torn. Torn looking for something as they approach this bubble of Smash Dash, sending it down to the floor, and they're gonna play clock management like you said. It's in their favor to do that. They've been able to maintain the rhythm for the first and second round. 2 minutes remaining. Time is running out for Smash Dash, and the cross, the give and go, and the stop from Streetboo, and looking to follow it up with that clear, and maybe they can do it, but it's not going to go straight through. It's going to go back to the tube. So really tough luck for Smash Dash. Now they have to recover on defense.
Yeah, that was that's what Smash needed there to turn this one around. They're still only down by 1. Slim picking that one up, clearing it out, but it's going to find the hands of Smash Dash on the back line there, moving it in on the far side. Quick pass up there to Tor, and Tor now looking to take a shot or a pass. Pasenda with the stun is not going to let them make that decision. I was trying to send it out, but it's going to get caught in the trap there where Finn will pick it up. So Phantom still in control here, passing that one up. Good cross pass there, up to Low Rad. Low Rad trying to take a shot, and with the hook shot is going to plant that one in for the 2. And now Phantom's re-extending the lead one more time up to 3, now up 13-10.
What a tough break, I don't even know, but a tough luck for Smash Dash. Streetboo able to make that save, follow up with a clear, but it wasn't through. It hit off the Geo, and now Smash Dash back with possession. Streetboo sending it to Tube. It's not going to be on target. Not able to find it will be Smash Dash. Phantoms with it, sending it through mid. Now Boop 90 looking for this long shot. It's going to not be on target. It's going to bounce back to the floor but Torn with it now, and as they approach the Smash Dash bubble, they're looking strong with this 3-point lead in less than a minute, and on the floor will be Little Rad feeding it to Shield, and another 2 points. They're really putting that nail into the coffin.
That one right there might just be the ice, as we're going to have just 28 seconds once you come out of the tubes, and that might just, you know, that's 2 goals they're going to have to score in 8 seconds. That's I would call that insurmountable. So I do believe we are going to be out of mathematical time here as we come out of the tubes. Round 2 will go to Phantoms, as Streepu going to send this one to the near side tube there to Sendo. Sendo sending this one in deep. Does ultimately, the bounce there off the post. Lynn was going to pick it up but couldn't. Now in the hands of Finn. Finn turning this one around, 15 seconds on the clock. Phantoms do take round 2. This will be Phantoms in 2. As we're just waiting to see what that final score will be. As Slyn setting this one up to Dage. Dage bringing this one in, but the pass over to Sendo off the mark. And as we count down at the end here, it will be Phantoms taking round 2, 15-10, and taking the series over Smash Dash in 2.
And as the players exchange good games, it really was a good game. And Smash Dash always putting up a fight and fighting to the very end, but not able to find the win in the second round, falling in the first round with a larger point disparity, but really maintaining step with Phantoms in the second round and just not able to come through. But great game to both teams.
Absolutely fantastic play there. Game high points going to Torin with 13, also picking up an assist and a save. And then game high saves, tie between Sendo and Shripu, both picking up 3 apiece. Also Slim with the save there, and Sendo also picking up 9 points. So a lot of stats on the board there for everyone to look over, as they will. Fantastic series there between those 2 teams. But we will quickly move on. We have another game to get to here shortly. As I pull up the schedule, we will be moving on to Solar versus Aries. And that one will be casted by Sputnik Cobra and Nightfire. So stay tuned. We will be right back after a very quick intermission. And when we return, you will have the sulky sounds of Nightfire and Sputnik.
Over 150 teams. Hours of live commentated matches every single day.
Gonna do some juice. Oh my goodness.
It's not an esport, it's the sport. You can play anywhere in the league. You can play in anytime. Full body, full team play. This is VRML Echo Arena.
Hello and welcome to the second matchup of VR Master League Echo Arena. I'm Sputnik Cobra and I'm joined with my co-caster Nightfire with 2 E's, and we're really excited for this second matchup between Aries and Solar, and really great teams. They're newer teams and we're always excited to feature them and see what they're capable of. And Nightfire, what are you looking forward to in this match?
Well, you know, the EU team's pace tends to be a little bit quicker. The stacks, from what I've seen on the EU side of things, are really solid. So with the diamond and gold tier teams for today, I do anticipate very quick stacks out of both squads. So just like we saw in our round 1 game, which was absolutely stellar, I anticipate some pretty quick maneuvering out of both of these teams today, because this is kind of what the EU crowd tends to deliver. And not to say that the NA boys aren't fast either, but it's just a trend I've noticed. The stacks are definitely on point. I do expect that to be the case here. Both squads readying up. We're going to be hopping into round 1 of our second match of the day in just 10 seconds. I'm excited. That first game got me going, Sput.
Absolutely, and this game is going to be just as exciting. So with this neutral joust underway and these teams out of the gates, it will be won by Aries. Aries with possession. Solar going to pick it up at the ceiling, and Crippet going to send it through tube. It's going to bounce off the Geo, and they're going to forfeit possession right in the hands of Dave 13.
Bit of back and forth in the mid-healed here. J for Jack now has it in his hands, and Aries is going to set up something inside the zone of Solaris. As you see, the aggressive defense here really challenging the possession here of Aries, but they are slowly working their way up. The passing is on point, although as I say that, a missed pass here. We'll see if this gets punished by the squad of Solar. They are here, they are stunning, and it's going to be a brawl for disc now. That's 2. The pass trying to go into the way of Aries, but a bit of a side clear, and I think this is going to stay into the hands of Aries for just a bit longer, and they're going to keep trying to work inside the zone.
And cool and collected is Aries. Look at that Solar defense trying to apply pressure outside the bubble. They are able to force that error right there, but picking it right back up is Aries, sending it to floor, sending it to mid, and for that shot attempt, not able to find it. It's going to be stopped by the goalie and going to be cleared off through lower ramp.
You know, it almost looked like it was a missed shot, but it was a nice backboard play there. Almost went into the bottom corner of the goal, and here it is, Solar right back inside the bubble. This is a 3v1. How's the goalie going to deal with this? The backboard shot unsuccessful as the stack gets here to apply pressure, and now the full defense is inside the bubble. A nice shot as the goalie dives. Oh, OC happy. Struggled on that one, puts up 2.
And Solar looking like they were struggling just a bit on defense, but able to apply that pressure, force the error, find the save, get that clear, follow it up, and put 2 on the goal. So Aries with joust advantage rolling out of the tubes as Dave 13, Dave with it, taking his time, trying to predict that incoming stack, not able to make that pass. So Solar able to force an error and pick it right up at the floor. Now Crippet with a shot, but it's going to be stopped by J for Jack, getting there right in time.
What an insane stop from Jay. He just comes out of nowhere from behind the Geo to snag what would have been a free 3 points there for Solar. That would have been a nice 5-point lead for them, but instead it's looking like pressure is inside the zone of Solar. A nice clear here off the bottom, as it does hit a bit of a Geode here, is going to stay into the hands of Aries. Dave's going to pick that one up. He's going to try and send it downrange inside the zone of Solar, and we'll see if the stack is here to snag this. It doesn't look like they're going to challenge, as Solar sets up for another push into Aries' zone.
But picking it up will be Dave 13, the backline player, the goalie of Aries, finding that clear through 2. Maybe the pass, and there's long shot will go not where they wanted to. It will bounce out of the bubble, but picked right back up by Miola. Miola going to floor, but the stunned out player can't interact with it, so it will bounce out of bubble, be picked up, and J for Jack able to find that opportune stun, get possession back, and they're going to feed it right back to Bowtie, and they're going to opt to take their time.
Man, you have to watch these games so carefully. There's so many nuanced plays that are happening in the background. The stun from Echo there to prevent the pass from coming into the bottom of the goal inside bubble. All of these stuns going on around the disc. It's an incredible team effort here from Solar, and the stack push with an open goal again misses that backboard shot. The backboard shot's the curse for Solar here, but they're going to have an opportunity to set up. Pass to the bottom of the zone, a nice cross to the center, and the shot in again from OC Happy for another 2.
Able to dish it right up from floor to mid, and OC Happy coming right through. So a perfectly executed play from Solar. They've got 4 points on the board. They've got an advantage with 6 minutes, 20 seconds left.
Plenty of time in this game. Aries have plenty to work with. They can got options. You know, they can try and pick up their pace. They can try and apply some more stack pressure, or they can slow it up like I think they're trying to do now. You know, just try and spread out your squad, try and find those passes. But as I say, that OC Happy able to snag that intercept here, and the stack pressure isn't going to be applied for Aries, so they're going to be able to slowly walk this one out of their zone.
And Kripik with the clear through tube right into that bubble, and it's gonna bounce behind the goal and out of the bubble. Looking to pick it right back up is Echo, and Echo with it now approaching that bubble, sending it right back to Bowtie. And with that give and go, he's not going anywhere yet. They're giving it right back. So a little bit of a fake out from the Solar offense down below goal, and trying again for that backboard. They really got to stop it. But Echo picking it right back up and sending it to the shield, and they're going to find another 2.
You know, I don't know. The backboard shots may be important because it does just keep that threat in the mind of the defense of Aries. You know, even though they are missing, it's still forcing them to also still watch the backside of the goal, and then that is opening up points to the front where they can send these crosses into the front of the bubble and find themselves a nice 1-2 if you will.
Absolutely. Now Jay for Jack, not under pressure just yet, taking his time, finding that bounce off the floor, but the pass is off target. Looking to be picked up by Kripik. Kripik's going to follow up with that clear, and now the Stacks are going to attempt to come out, try and find that possession down court, but able to recover is the defense of Aries, and not able to find the clear, so they're going to forfeit possession once again to Solar. Now Solar with it, maintaining the shutout so far, 4 minutes and a half on the clock. They're going to pull that defense out of position, send it right up to Nest, and now with another 2 points, just taking it right in, finding holes in that defense and applying it, and they're gonna find another 2.
It just seems, you know, I do wonder if Solar have found the weak spot of Aries' defense. You know, they've tried the backboard shots, haven't found much success. Now they're seeing this gap in coverage that Aries has in their defense. There seems to be just kind of a open hole for any offense to push right through the center of Aries' defense. And now we'll see if Aries can finally put something on the board. They managed to work their way up inside the zone of Solar, inside the bubble of Solar Aries. The pass does come up to the top. Might be a setup as there is one trying to stun on goal. The anchor shot doesn't quite come out. Dings off the bottom of the goal. Aries' first missed shot of the day. They're just desperately trying to put something on the board.
Absolutely, and they're feeling this pressure. 3.5 minutes left. Time is running out for them. This 8-point deficit, it's going to be hard to come back from, but that stun trade out be picked up at the ceiling, and another long shot attempt, and it's going to be good. So now it's an 11-point lead to Solar. They're really looking hot right now, and they're shining in this first round.
You know, if you are new and you are just tuning in, you may see an 11-0 deficit right now and think, gosh, this is quite a blowout. But I urge you to stay in and watch these, because with 3 minutes left, Aries can easily start to mount a comeback. They can start to get that momentum shift onto their side. And even if they don't, round 2 has plenty of opportunities for them. You know, they can come in fresh. As the shot goes just off the top of the goal, that would have been insult to injury. That would have been nearing a mercy for round 1 at that point if they put in another 3. But there's plenty of time left for this Aries team to get some momentum into their side. Another shot up to the top. Actually, a pass just misses at the top of the bubble. Still stays inside the hands of Solar, as it does look like David Yarker is going to set something up. The open shot on goal here from Kripik. Another 2, 13-0.
And it's just looking like Solar is playing at such a fast pace. They're so well coordinated. They execute every pass flawlessly in the bubble. Their bubble offense is extremely strong, and the bubble defense of Aries is no slouch, but they just can't find success on defense.
It's the excellent passing from Solar that's really, I think, throwing them off. You know, all these passes finding the player they're looking for, and inside the bubble, no less, and at good speed. They're not slow passes coming in. They're accurate, and it makes it challenging, you know, to put up a solid defense when your team is on point like that. And Solar definitely coming into this one looking real strong, real quick, like you said too. The stacks are almost always there first for Solar.
Absolutely, and Aries just struggling to find a rhythm right now in this open goal, but luckily they'll catch a break there. Will bounce towards shield, they'll pick it up and get the clear. But like you said earlier, momentum can shift so quickly in this game, and they still have a second round some of the best teams in the league can lose the first rounds and then rally back for a reverse sweep. So nothing is impossible, and Aries able to recover that floor and attempt this clear out.
I think at this point, you just kind of need to get your passing warmed up if you're Aries. You know, you got 1:10 left. I don't think it's mathematically possible to score 13 points at this point for Aries. So you just need to sort of minimize damage and then start to find, you know, success with what you've been doing well. This is a good clear. Maybe they can get some points on the board. That would be an excellent way to go into round 2, not get shut out and put up a couple onto the board.
Absolutely, but Solar maintaining this pressure, maintaining this rhythm, not looking to forfeit any bit of momentum. They're just really playing so strong right now, and they're going to clear out of bubble, not able to find it off that clear off the upper part of the arena, the ceiling, and looking to anticipate it with their stack and pick it right up. So now Aries, with less than 30 seconds, they want to put points on the board. They want to go into the second round with something, but they'll forfeit possession on that interception. And look, with this clear and follow from that stack and at floor, they'll pick it up. But 15 seconds on the clock, it's not looking too good for Aries.
Good bit of slap away there from goalie to prevent that one from going in. Still, though, Solar challenging inside the zone of Aries. A good stun, a pass dings off the top of the goal. Regrab from Solar, another shot dings off the corner, and trying to make it 15-0, but couldn't quite do it for the end of our first round. We got potentially 2 more here, and I'm excited. I'm interested to see if Aries can change it up. Really what we need to see out of Aries is a little bit faster speed on the offense. They do good on getting their stacks back onto the defense. We need to see that also applied when they get a clear inside the zone of Solar, I think.
Absolutely, but Aries just can't get near that bubble. They can't get set up in the Solar bubble. And they just, like we said before, they can't find success, and it's really mounting. The pressure is mounting. They got shut out in this first round. They want to put points on the board in the second round. They want to contest Solar, but Aries is going to have to get it together.
You know, this is one of those moments. You're in the pressure is on, right? You're on venues, you're on Facebook, you're on YouTube, you're on Twitch. Lots of eyes watching your games, and yeah, maybe that first round there might have been some jitters too. You know, there's lots of different elements that get factored into VR esports in comparison to your regular esport. You know, it's the nerves can actually affect how you shoot. You know, it can affect your muscle. It can affect when you release that disc. It can impact your physical abilities, and maybe Aries have shaken off a little bit of that off the nerves from round 1, and we'll see if they can come in round 2 a bit stronger as we do start it up in just 7 seconds.
Absolutely, and they got to shake off the rust, and they can do this. Aries has the ability. They just weren't able to do it in the first round, so with this neutral joust underway, and it will be won by Solar, picked up so quickly off the Geo, and with this opportunity and the stop from Aries shutting it down, so not able to score off that quick rollout from neutral joust, and getting that stun, and off the backboard they finally find it. So 2 points, Echo 0, and that's going to be the start of this second round.
Solar really piling on here. You know, I think this is now 15 unanswered points from Aries. They really just need to get a 2 here. They need to have a calm possession of disc here, work their way up inside the zone of Solar, just get the accurate passes here. The good thing that wasn't an intercept. That would have really piled on to the Solar momentum, but they can shift things right here. They just need to start getting their passing underway and start finding those passes, but it is not easy. Solar are not making it easy. Their defense outside of bubble is super aggressive.
Absolutely, and they know how to apply pressure properly. They cause disruptions in the offense, and able to pick it up is David Yarker looking for that angle, and he's going to find it anchoring off the wall, and that's at 4 meters behind the goal. And just Aries not having luck right now, trying to respond, trying to find a rhythm, but Solar is just so good right now.
They are looking really strong. Their passing is on point. Their speed is definitely there, and Aries are just having a tough time dealing with the Solar aggression. We'll see if they can maybe shorten up their passes. You know, they've been looking for those longer range passes and not finding much success with those. But if they can get them a little tighter, they'll find a bit more success. Risey with a tough pass there off the Geo. That was looking like a potential setup here. And it is now Aries slowly working the way up as another. The Geode bounce does not go the way for Aries. Dave, you're going to get stunned. Echo going to grab disc. Here comes Solar, 3-court open goal shot, actually. They don't even go for the setup. That's 3 points.
And I can't say this enough that Aries is a strong team. They are no slouch, but Solar must have watched game tape. They must have found out what they need to do, and they're doing it right. So Aries just not able to shake off the rust, not able to get past these jitters, and just making a lot of errors.
Solar really coming in strong here. The aggression on point. They're not even letting Aries outside of their zone when they have possession. They're instantly applying the pressure inside of Aries' zone. The stuns are all over the Aries offense, and Solar again with disc in hand. An interesting pass back. I didn't see Cryptic back there as he does snag it, and Solar now going to be setting up, maybe slowing things down just a touch.
And Echo zero with it, sending it right back at a bubble to Cryptic. And Cryptic's gonna get stunned, so Aries looking for this clear. They gotta find their stacks. They gotta get down court. They gotta capitalize on this clear, but it's gonna bounce back to Tube, and Cryptic with it now, able to avoid that defender on the wall with a push off and going for that long shot, but it's gonna be wide, and J for Jack just able to get it out of the bubble before getting stunned. But look at that stack, so quick to recover, able to find it. OC Happy straight to Echo Zero, and Echo Zero looking for another opportunity with that give and go back to OC Happy. OC Happy with that anchor shot, but Dave 13 shutting it down.
Excellent save from Dave here, and a good clear as well, downrange. But the stack is going to be here from Solar, and Solar's stacks they're on point. That 3-man stack that they have going, the entirety of this series has really been doing some damage for them. And a decent clear here as it does kind of bounce off the backboard. This is going to be open goal, although it does look like J for Jack is going to be able to get back in time. The shot off the backboard for Solar finally works out. Took a couple of points to do it, but now it's a 10-point lead.
Absolutely, and 6 minutes left on the clock. A very decisive lead to Solar, and Solar looking to maintain it. They haven't forfeited possession. They haven't lost momentum once, and they're just continuing to play with such intensity. And Aries having difficulty readjusting with that pass to mid, and Rizze's gonna get stunned out. Look at how quick that Solar stack is to recover on defense. On offense, they find these opportunities, they pursue the disc, they get that stun, but Aries was able to force a loose disc right there, and now they're gonna try and slap it out, but it's not far out of their zone, and it's gonna be looked to pick up by David Yarker. So once again, Solar with possession.
Whew. Just a tough round here for Aries. Solar really looking good. Their speed really paying off here. They're going to set up inside the zone of Aries again. And an interesting stat to deliver to you, Sput, here. Overall possession of Aries and Solar has been almost equal, but shots taken nearly quadruple for Solar. 21-6 right now. So they are certainly executing a bit faster here with their plays, and a good shot there off the backboard. Looks like a pass maybe to David Yarker goes a bit awry, and Aries maybe going to get the clear here.
And Solar looking to recover, applying that pressure, getting that stun out on that forward player from Aries, but Aries able to pick it up. Miolo looking for this long shot, and it's not going to be on target. It's a bounce towards ceiling, bounce towards wall, and they have to get it. The Aries has to find it, able to get the stun. It's going to be traded out, and another player from Aries will try to find the disc coming through, but it's going to be cleared out by Solar at 2.
The Solar communication and overall teamwork just seems to be a little bit more on point. You know, when they go for a clear, it just ends up to be right in the hands of one of their teammates. You know, it doesn't seem like anything is really too terribly unintentional, and here it is, Aries finally being able to set up something. The cross pass just a bit wide as Rizze wasn't there to snag it. He gets stunned out, now into the hands of OC Happy, and he's gonna be able to clear down the 2.
And once again, Aries is on defense, but luckily Solar can't execute that one. They will not be able to find the clear, so picking it right back up is OC Happy, sending it towards that goal. Viola shutting it down, but Viola's clear is gonna actually find its way through, and Solar quick to recover once again. They're gonna find it at the ceiling. So what Aries needs to do is they need to make these stops. They need to communicate that. They need to coordinate the stacks. They need to get their boost down court, and they need to pick up those clears.
Everything's just working out for Solar, though. Echo able to find the stun, grabs disc, a nice pass to the bottom of bubble here, and the setup's going to come in. The cross pass just goes a bit wide, and that could have been another potential 2 for Solar to tack on to their now 25 unanswered points. because as you may remember, round 1 they didn't score yet either.
It's got to be hard on Aries, and Aries is feeling it. We've seen it with their ability to execute and getting that stun out and getting towards the bubble, but looking like Solar is starting to make the mistakes, and maybe Aries can capitalize on it. Aries clearing it through mid, and once again, they got their stacks together. They got to get there on point, but Solar not able to find the stun out. They had that chance, and they got to get to it. Aries has to get to this disc. They got to put points on the board. 2 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. Time is running out, and just Solar so strong in the second round.
Yeah, they are riding momentum off of round 1 very well. Not letting Aries put really too many shots onto goal. A great long-range shot there just dings off the top of the goal, and is going to be Dave able to snag this. Not before he's stunned out by the stack duo here for Solar, and this is going to be a shot coming in from OC Happy just before he's stunned, though. It goes wide.
So Kripik with it. Kripik able to avoid that defender, sending it below goal, and David Yarker take it right in for 2. So less than 2 minutes on the clock. Aries was able to hold off that transition from 10 to 12 points for a while, and they've been fighting so hard, and I can't give enough kudos to Aries for sticking through it and giving it their best, but Solar just steamrolling.
Yeah, and I mean, I think this is, definitely just one of those times where Aries has been doing well throughout the course of their regular season. I'm looking at their win-loss ratio. They've done great against the most recent teams, 30-0, 27-5, 22-2. So they had 3 excellent games and then get matched up with a higher ranked team, and so I think maybe this is a bit of a wake-up call to Aries. Maybe it's something to work on, right? They can come back, look at the tape and go, look, we need to work on our stacks a little bit. You can see the passing is a bit faster for Solar. Maybe we can try and increase our passing speed. Maybe try and work on a setup of some kind of a play, if you will, that you can call out. But either way, it's still a minute left of this round 2, although Solar is still up 12-0. I don't even know, again, if mathematically it's possible for Aries to come back. Maybe a couple of 3s sequentially, but that would require some excellent stack speed, and it's Solar really just dominating possession time right now.
Absolutely, and just time is running out. Solar still running amok, picking it up off the floor as OC Happy. They're trying to deny this point opportunity to Aries. Just isn't there. Aries so used to playing defense. They're going to maintain at mid, and they're just going to try and stem the bleeding, and a shot will come through. It will be picked up by Dave 13. Dave sending it right for the interception. Another long shot attempt, and luckily it's off point for Aries. But Aries not able to get it out, so another shot attempt, not going to be on, but picking it right up and putting it in off the goalie's head will be a member of Solar. Miola trying to stop it, but not able to find it.
That'll be them burying the hatchet, if you will. The end of round 2 here coming in. Solar 14-0. That's a total of 29 unanswered points. That is a rough go if you're Aries, but they didn't get mercy. They did minimize damage, and we saw some good attempts on goal. It's just, stuff to work on, right? As a squad, can't ask for anything more, right? Go in with practices with this in mind and just try and work out the kinks.
Absolutely, and Aries is a great team, and Solar is a great team. They're both great teams with great leadership and great communication. But of course, like you said, they're gonna grow from this. Everyone grows from every match. You can pull elements, you can emulate other teams, you can learn, and you can grow as a team and build yourself. So I'm hoping that's what they're going to do. Actually, I know that's what they're going to do, and we're going to see a stronger Aries next week.
Absolutely. That'll be it for our second match of the day, but do not go anywhere. We got 2 more coming at you. Next up is going to be Redshift versus Illuminati, and after that, Ignite versus Synapse. You'll be joined by Sir Dimwee and Rox Titan, and we come back, so that will be it for me. Sputnik, I think, will be joining you as well at the final game of the night, so you'll hear his voice again. So have no fear. No need to cry in chat. It'll be okay. He'll be back. But that'll be it for us here after our second game. We'll be right back at you with Game 3 of our Sunday Fun Day. Don't go anywhere.
150 teams. Hours of live commentated matches every single day.
Gonna do some juice. Oh my goodness.
It's not an esport, it's the sport. You can play anywhere in the league. You can play in anytime. Full body, full team play. This is VRML Echo Arena.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, yes, we have another one for you. This is Illuminati versus Redshift. Before we get to that, I am Monsieur Demouy, joined now by Rox Titan. Of course, so much subtlety still on the cameras. Rox Titan, or Rotitan in his native tongue. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm excited for this matchup. These teams haven't had the chance to play each other yet this season, so I'm super excited to see how these teams both gone through a little bit of a roster swap. We got Andy kind of joining in mid-season, and then Illum, a little bit more of an old roster swap, but from preseason and season 1, they had Ender instead of Wit, and now they have Alduin instead as a sub instead of QL Young. So that's also something to take note of.
So yes, I'm not at all certain of what we're going to see in this matchup here. I mean, this could be a very interesting game with the addition of Andy W there on Redshift, who are on the left there, subtlety, and with Alduin playing in goal here for Illuminati. Yeah, this could this could really be a really interesting game, and I'm very excited to see as we get started here. It will be Redshift there on the left in orange, Andy W, Jiggy, Bliss, and Supreme. And that is Illuminati over there on the right in blue, Speedy V, Burbs, Wit, and Alduin as we get set up here for round 1.
I'm excited to see how these teams do. Both these teams definitely have potential to win this matchup, and I'm just excited to see what they bring to the table.
Teams getting ready to launch out here as we count down. Teams are away. It will be Illuminati getting their first. Picking that one up is Speedy V. They get their 1.8 second joust time, but now immediately turned over Bliss on the backline there, previously known as C. Jason. Sending that one in deep, but Wit with it, going to send it back towards mid, and it's going to take a few bounces where Jiggy will pick it up.
Yeah, both teams finally coming away from the joust scenario. We have Redshift with possession on the offensive zone, trying to push forward, control this, find the long pass over to Supreme. On the bottom, to Andy, who gets stunned out, though, and picked back up by Burbs, who's going to look for the clear, finds it through the left tunnel, and the stacks are away.
But they overshoot a little bit, so a little bit more time for Illuminati to respond, although Jiggy does come away with it. Trying to send that one out, but Burbs on the back line picking that one up. He's going to send that one in almost to the teammate there. That was, who was it? Alduin he was looking for. Alduin, though, does get the slap over to Wit on the back line. Wit cross pass there to Speedy. Speedy with a little bit of room, going to start working it up. And Illuminati not pressing the bubble too hard yet. I guess they're looking for a more favorable defensive posture as they send this one all the way back to the back line.
Yeah, just trying to set it up, trying to spread their players out, get some a few more open lanes before they feel comfortable pushing this bubble. It looks like we're going to see the push coming in here as they come across the bottom, but the pass over to Burbs, who's going to enter the bubble, find Alduin on the bottom, but the save comes off from Bliss, who finds the clear off the tunnel. Does get picked back up by the Illuminati stack though, and Wit with the disc passes over, finds Speedy on the ground. He's gonna push and go for the backboard shot, but it does get saved by Bliss.
For himself in the goal here against Illuminati is Jiggy trying to get there, but no, Burb's going to get the slap, get it back out towards that far side too. It's going to bounce off the lip and picked up now by Bliss. So Redshift in possession, going to send it to the back line there to Andy. Andy going to forward it back up to Jiggy. Jiggy cross pass, looking for Bliss. Bliss, not Blitz. Bliss now, but he gets it stolen by Wet, and Wet look for that clear, does get the clear, going to go all the way down into the Redshift zone, and now a race.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth here. Neither one of these teams have been able to crack the bubble so far. We've had a lot of good offensive plays, but none of them have been able to get through. So I'm interested in which team is going to be the one to draw first blood in this matchup.
And a good steal there on Andy, sending this one in deep. Going to get the flat bounce off the back wall. Bliss picking it up, though. So now another turnover. So a lot of back and forth here. Both teams kind of almost setting up. Oh, Andy with the long shot there off the backboard. He hits it 21 meters out. Good for the 3, 2.5 minutes into round 1. Andy is finally going to get the first score on the board. Redshift is going to go up 3-0.
Yeah, it's going to be big for him, especially with the first goal being a 3-pointer. That really puts the pressure on Illum, because we've already seen this game has been moving at a pretty slow pace as far as goals being scored. So it's going to be interesting to see if they can have a quick retaliation or if they're going to have to work for it.
On the back line here, slowing it down for Illuminati. They're trying to break up the chain is what's going on right now. Witt's trying to bait that chain. The chain's not biting, so he goes for that pass. And a good sequence there as they do break the chain up, at least for a moment. But Andy W with the stun on Burb's going to send this one in. Doesn't have the trajectory. No, it's wide, but picked up now by Jiggy, who's going to slam that one in for the 2. And Redshift is going to take a 5-point lead here just over 3 minutes into round 1.
Yeah, some nerves of steel by Wit there with the QB, just taking that disc and staring down the stack, waiting for him to push. Eventually decided to make the pass over to Speedy. The stun did come out, though, from Redshift, and they were able to have a nice clear with the chain coming in to get that 2 points for him.
Once again with that joust advantage, Wit wasting no time this time. Going to send it to that left tube, although it's going to bounce up to the ceiling there. Picked up now by Wit off the chain with Speedy. Trying to send it to Speedy, but now out of reach and out of the bubble. Where it'll be picked up by Aldwin on the back line. Aldwin sending it further back there to Burbs. Burbs trying to draw Andy out, does, who's going to pass that one into Wit. Wit now coming in on the floor, far side, moving in, has some room to work with. Under pressure now by Supreme. Good looks for that pass for Aldwin, but out of reach, and Andy with the slap going to try to get that one away, but not away enough. Although Supreme getting a good steal there. It mishandles it, though, now down to the floor, where it'll be picked up by Bliss and cleared out.
Yeah, very good defense there by Redshift, getting those possessions, getting those clears off, and eventually Andy catching the rebound off the backboard and taking that nice shot, a long 2-point shot, top pocket for the 2, putting the score deficit up to 7-0 in favor of Redshift.
You know, he's not happy about that one, seeing an 8-meter 2 there where, you know, he was thinking 3, the 18 meters a second shot, and you know he was shooting 3, but yeah, that release just a scotch too late. But it now will be Illuminati once again with that joust advantage. That is Aldwin on the far side sending this one up. There's going to take a bounce off that block there, and now Andy with the turnover. So Redshift back in possession. Bliss slowing it down on the back line, draws that chain out. Goes to that right side tube, near side. But now another turnover. Wit mishandles it. Jiggy trying to get there. He gets them now. And now back in possession is Illuminati.
Yeah, Redshift doing a great job of applying constant pressure no matter where the disc is on the field. And Illum just really has to struggle to find those few precious seconds they need to think about their passes and make those correct decisions.
Wit, deep pass there to Burbs at mid. Burbs trying to forward it up, but Bliss in position as if that was a pass meant for him. And now just going to hold on to that one, holding on to this 7-point lead here, currently holding Illuminati scoreless. As Bliss now moving up, looking for an angel move. Excuse me, that's the halo. I always call it the angel. I don't know why. It's the halo move. Now Andy W sending this one in deep. That one's going to go wide. Picked up by Jiggy. Jiggy bringing it back in. He's going to hit it for the 2. And that's now a 9-point lead to Redshift, almost 6 minutes in.
Yeah, great shot by Andy, seeing that the backboard shot was open as the goalie was pushed a little bit too far open. And then an excellent position by Jiggy as well to catch that shot just a little bit off, is able to catch the rebound and put it in for the 2.
Body once again on that joust advantage. 4 minutes on the clock, down by 4. Pass up there to Aldwin. Aldwin going across to Speedy. Speedy trying to send it across, but he's going to get stuffed by the chain. Supreme now turning it around, sending that one across to Jiggy. Jiggy taking the shot. Going to go off the backboard. That one's going to hit the cone. Now bounce out of the bubble, but it'll be picked up by Bliss on the back line. Bliss now moving in. Chain under pressure, so he's going to send it to the back, full-on back line there to Andy. And Andy sending it right back in. Chain just applying pressure, but now going to break up around the bubble and back up there, allow Redshift to move in on the bubble. But Andy saying, you know what? No, you're going to have to come out and force it. So they do. They oblige. Up to Bliss. Bliss going right back to Andy. And now Redshift running the clock for a moment, but a good steal there. This one's going to get sent all the way down. Taking a bounce. Going to be a little bit wide, but wet. And there it is. The first 2 points on the board here for Illuminati. Almost 7 minutes into round 1. It's going to be 9-2. Redshift with that Joust advantage. Still up by 7.
Yeah, we're finally going to see 7 minutes into the first game that notorious Illuminati stack. They're excellent control and very fast. Finally putting that pressure on that offense. Able to get that steal off, make that clear, and get that chain down there to get the first 2 points.
So now Redshift with that Joust advantage. Trying to send that one over to Andy, but it's going to be picked up by Burbs now. So a turnover. And maybe this is where Illuminati starts turning it around. Speedy going to send that one to the back line there to Wit. Wit now moving in. Has Burbs right. Going to go left there to Speedy, but out of reach. Speedy got to track it down. He's under pressure by Supreme, but he gets a slap back there to Wit on the back line. Wit now slowing it down, pulling Supreme out. Going to go back up to Speedy. Speedy now looking for a cross pass. Has one on the floor there. Goes to Burbs. Burbs going back to Speedy. Speedy is going to get that one in for the 2. It's now a 5-point game. Illuminati going up to 4 here. And that's 2 goals within 1 minute there for Illuminati, and maybe turning it around now.
Yeah, Illum definitely looking to mount a comeback here with some excellent passing there, right back and forth between the 2 players on offense, and the goalie just didn't know who to track. So when the shot came, he just wasn't quite ready for it.
Bliss on that back line. Cross pass to Andy. Andy, cross pass to Jiggy. Jiggy back to Andy. Andy. They get the chain. Look at that. That was a chain breaker play, and they executed it beautifully. Now passing it up to Bliss, who gave Jiggy that boost. Jiggy now has a one-on-one with the goalie. He takes a shot, but Wit with the stop. Sending that one out.
Yeah, they did get the chain break and got that offense started, but the chain eventually got back together, and so that shot did get a little bit forced, and it's going to be the chain coming back with Burbs picking up the disc and putting in another 2-point, putting this down to a 3-goal game, a 3-point game.
And just like that, Illuminati has turned this into a completely different game with a minute 15 on the clock as we come out. Redshift with the 3-point lead with the Joust advantage. But the way Illuminati's playing right now, they're going to have to be very careful if they want to hold on to this lead. Minute 10. Andy sending that one across. Far side there to Jiggy. Jiggy, uncontested. Going to go for a back pass there as that chain comes in on him over to Bliss. Bliss now sending this one in there to Andy. Andy looking for a deep pass. Sends that one in off the ceiling there to Supreme. Supreme over to Jiggy, and Jiggy's going to play it for the 2. And that's going to re-extend the Redshift lead here to 5 with just about 30 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, Redshift finally able to break that Illuminati comeback going on there. 40 seconds left. The time is very tight. I do believe it's possible, and we know Illuminati especially is extremely fast, so they might be able to do it here if anybody else can.
They're going to have to do it in about 10 seconds. They have to score 1 in 10 seconds, and then another one in fewer than that. So I think we may be quickly running out of time as Jiggy with this one. That one's going to get turned over. Back pass there to nobody, so it's just going to clear into their own bubble. Slap out there by Wit just to get out of the bubble. 17 seconds. This will be round 1 to Redshift. As Speedy V looking to send this one out. Sends that one through that far side tube. Going to bounce in. 10 seconds to go here. Picked up by Bliss on the back line. And Bliss just going to send it back towards mid. Back into the Illuminati zone. Andy trying to track it down. But it'll actually be Burbs with it. And as we count down the end here, we'll be 11-6. Redshift taking round 1 over Illuminati.
Yeah, very impressive showing from Redshift there. Doing a great job of keeping the disc under control. Both teams being extremely patient, but Redshift in particular, able to just keep the disc under control on their side, break up the Illuminati stack, and able to keep them broken until they can push into the offense there.
Notably low-scoring game by both teams, in fact. And you got 2 points apiece to Burbs, Wit, and Speedy, which is, notably low-scoring for Illuminati. And then 6 there to Jiggy and 5 there to Andy, both players that are known for tallying up the scoreboard. And it looks like we have QL has rejoined, actually. So round 2, Alduin has left the game. QL Young has rejoined. I don't know what sort of effect this is going to have on the game, but very, very intriguing indeed.
Yeah, I will say QL coming back definitely strengthens Illuminati a little bit, just being on the main roster, having that extra synergy. But the way that Redshift was playing, I don't know if it'll make enough of a difference because they were doing a really solid job of keeping that disc under control, getting those stuns out on the chain, keeping them broken. And I also just want to point out really quickly on the website for the connoisseur votes were 43-1 in favor of Illuminati. And after we see Redshift taking round 1, we can show this is not as one-sided as the people have predicted. I'm very excited to see where the rest of this matchup goes.
So we will get started here in round 2. Countdown is over. Teams are out of the tubes, and it will be Illuminati getting a headbutt on that one. Going to be picked up there by Wit. Wit now sending this one to Burbs. Burbs sending it over to QL, and QL going to make his mark immediately in this one off of a joust. They won 1.85 seconds joust time on that jouster that they won, and just 8 seconds in, QL is going to pop that in off the feet for Burbs.
Yeah, extremely fast breakout from Illum. QL making his splash entrance with that slammed 18 meters per second, only 3 meters, making that nearly impossible to react to, getting that first 2 points to the side of Illuminati.
So that's going to be Andy W with it here at mid, under assault by Burbs. Going to send it back to Jiggy. To Jiggy under assault by QL. QL with the headbutt, but Andy with the soft tap back to Bliss on the back line. Bliss going to send it up to the far side too. Jiggy trying to pick it up, but a good slap there by Burbs. Going to send it up to QL. QL now walking it in. Might get a one-on-one here if he gets enough time. No, he's going to wait for his team. Look for a cross pass. Doesn't have one, so he's just going to reset it. And a good reset there to Wit. As Wit is pushed up on the back line. Wit over to Speedy. Speedy going to Burbs. Burbs bringing it in. Burbs planting it. Top corner pocket. Top shelf. And Illuminati's up by 4. 1 minute in.
Yeah, so QL coming back definitely looks like they're making the difference on this offense, having a little bit more control there. And we'll see if Redshift can respond, get this disc through the midfield line on this offense for the second joust advantage of the match. We'll see what they can do.
That'll be Bliss sending it quickly there to Jiggy. Jiggy going across to Andy. Andy sending it deep, looking for a quick, deep play there, but Supreme not able to pick that one up. And it will immediately turn over to Illuminati as Wit handles it on the back line, sending this one up, but out of reach of any of his teammates. So another ultimate clear, but it will be Burbs getting there first. Burbs is a shot. That one going low. And now scrum forward on the far side. QL going to come away with it. QL going up to Burbs. Burbs, second chance. Burbs putting it in for the 2 in 2 minutes in. Illuminati's up by 6.
Yeah, Illum just doing an excellent job of just, it looks like they're just running circles around Redshift with this speed. Their stack is just looking unstoppable now. Where in the first game, we saw Redshift doing a great job of breaking it up. The stack now just looks like they are getting to every disc first, and that's making the big difference for them right now.
Listen, I'm going to cross to Jiggy. Jiggy over to Andy. 2 minutes passed here in round 2. Redshift in possession down by 6. Bliss sending that one buck up to Andy. Back up to Andy. Andy looking to go across the Supreme, but too soft. Wit picks that one up. Wit sending this one in deep. One bounce. Is he going to get it? He does. Oh, I had no breath left. 50 meters. Wit. Oh, you dirty animal.
Wow, what an impressive shot from Wit. Looking for that clear, and really a great shot, putting their lead up to 9-0. But this 9-0 Sega scoreline, I will say, is the same one that we saw Redshift with in game 1. We did see Illum make that comeback look a little bit too close for comfort. And we'll see if Redshift can do the same.
So now Redshift back in possession. 3 minutes off the clock here. Currently down by 9. And Supreme with it here at mid. Supreme with a little bit of room. Going to go ahead and send that one back to Bliss on the back line. Bliss under pressure. Going to send this one back up to Supreme, but out of reach. Going to get near the goal, but Wit going to pick it up once again. And I send that one out of the bubble with Jiggy looking like he might be able to get there first. He does under assault, so he's going to send that one back there to Bliss. And Bliss with room. Going to walk this one up as he gets pressured. He sends it back across to Jiggy. Jiggy going across there to Supreme. Supreme under pressure, trying to go to Andy under the goal, but he's going to take a bounce off the shoulder there. And now the reset. Wit's going to get this one cleared out. So it's going to be another chain race. But it will be Redshift getting down there first. Redshift looking to turn this around one more time on offense.
Yeah, Redshift doing a good job of controlling that disc, but the Illuminati chain just applies so much pressure, and they weren't able to quite get the break on, and that's why they're able to get that team. But we'll see if Redshift can do it this time, pushing an offense for a second time, passing the disc back, trying to keep that control, and see if they can break this chain.
Stop Bliss on the back line, under assault there by Burbs. Sending it up to Andy W, who has a lot of room to work with, so he's just going to start walking. And now he has Jiggy cut in, takes a shot, but it's going to get stopped there, I believe, by Whip. But Bliss picking it up. Bliss, soft pass back there to Andy on the backboard, and Andy's going to pop that one in for the 2. That's our first goal to Redshift in round 2. That is almost 5 minutes in, but now just a 7-point game here to Illuminati.
And again, the 9-0 scoreline going the other way this time gets broken up by 2 goals to the opposite side. And we'll see if Redshift can continue this pattern and get another quick stop here.
So Wit immediately under pressure, gonna quickly send that one across to Speedy. Speedy going across to QL. QL back to Wit. Wit now sending this one in deep. Hits Speedy V on the near side too. Speedy V, good cross pass there to Burbs. Burbs now sending this one in deep to Speed, back to Speedy. Speedy now under pressure. This passing from Illuminati is ridiculous. Burbs now with it. Ooh, the stun there by Jiggy and the quick turnover. Andy's gonna get that one cleared out. So that's how quickly it can turn around. And Jiggy's taking a shot. Oh, just wide. That's a heartbreaker. He does get it back, but he's going to get stunned out. And now Andy trying to pick it up. Andy does get it. He's going to scoop it back, trying to get the Supreme on the back line. Jiggy coming away with it. Jiggy's hitting it back towards a bubble, but that one's a little wild. And now another race where it's Supreme with the boost, trying to get there. Doesn't get the grab, but does pick it up. And a soft reset there to Jiggy on the back line. Jiggy going to send it across to Bliss. Bliss with it. Oh, mishandles it. And a turnover. QL with it, sending it back out.
Yeah, this defense from Illuminati has been absolutely suffocating in round 2. We've seen them just putting constant pressure on. It looks like Redshift never has time to think about their decisions. They just have to make action. And it looks like that has been made the difference because they've been making a couple mistakes that they maybe didn't make in round 1. And that's why Illuminati's been able to get these passes ahead. Sticky V chases the disc down and gets that quick 2-point shot, putting it back up to 11 points for the side of Illuminati.
Well, you've heard about 8-meter 2s and 7-meter 3s, but for some of you, I'd like to introduce you to the 9-meter 2. The Speedy V just pulled it off there. That is ridiculous. As it's going to be Redshift back here with the Joust advantage. Under 4 minutes to go here in round 2. Currently down by 9. Andy with thinking to send this one far side to Jiggy. Jiggy going back across to Andy, but out of reach. Andy trying to wrangle it in. Does. Just going to send it through that tube. Look for a Hail Mary pass to Supreme, but Burbs with the read. Burbs going to try to send it back in, but right there in the hands of Andy. Andy going to cross there to Jiggy. Jiggy now moving in. Under pressure. Going to send that one across there to the teammate Supreme. Supreme go back to Andy. Andy looking for a shot. Loses the hand as he gets stunned out, but Jiggy picks it back up, gonna take the trash out, put it in for the 2 with 3.5 minutes to go here. It's a 7-point game.
Yeah, a lot of players getting stunned out there in that right on top of the shield, but Jiggy did come away with it. The only player to not get stunned and make that quick shot into the right pocket, getting Redshift back in the momentum.
So now Wit with it, sending it across there to Speedy. Speedy over to QL. QL going back to Speedy. Speedy under heavy assault. Soft pass there to Burbs on the back line. Burbs now on the front line. Draped by players, so he's going to give it to Speedy. Speedy over to QL. QL with room, walking it in. QL going to Burbs, I believe. But now going to get sent out, but Wit on the back line. Wit with it, going to send it up there to Speedy. Speedy, oh, mishandles it. Going to go over there to the trap, but just teammates, all blue players around. Nothing to worry about as he's going to send that one across there to Wit. Wit now moving in 2.5 minutes on the clock here. Still 7-point game in favor of Illuminati. And they're just going to run that clock. Speedy going to go up there to Burbs. Burbs look for a cross pass. QL was covered, so he goes to Speedy, but Speedy not able to handle it. And that was going to get sent out back through that tube there on the far side into the Illuminati zone. And chain for it here, but it will be Illuminati getting it first. QL sending it right back out.
Yeah, long clear coming in from Redshift. Unfortunately, Illumin was able to get there first and get that disc under control. The stack came in, but not quick enough. And the stack this time comes in from Speedy, who comes up from the bottom of goal and sinks another 2 right into the center of the goal off the bottom rim, putting that up to 13 points this side of Illuminati.
Start up from the bottom, now a hit. Right? That's how it goes, right? I don't know how it goes. I don't know that I've actually heard the song. I've only heard people parody the song. But that's Illuminati now back up by 9 here with 1:40 to go. That's a minimum of 3 goals that they're going to have to start scoring right now if they want to stay in this. As Bliss is going to send that one back to Andy. Andy's going to get stunned out trying to send it back to Blitz. But this one's going to end up in the bubble, and Burbs is going to slowly plant that one in for the ice. That'll do it there for round 2. Illuminati will take round 2.
Yeah, Burbs doing double duty with that dunk there, putting it nice and slow just to burn off a couple more seconds there and to maybe rub it in a little bit, trying to get in Redshift's heads there.
Well, you notice he didn't have to ding it to rub it in. There was no ding involved there. He had a job to do to run the clock and maybe, play some head games. Play a little bit of head games, but no ding. See, that's how you BM with respect.
A gentleman.
Uh-oh! Woo! Jiggy with an opportunity there, almost getting it in. But yes, I agree. That's how a gentleman does it.
I like it. The gentleman's ding, the slow dunk.
The gentleman's ding. I like that a lot.
We do see the defense coming out from Illuminati as they take the disc and make the clear, stop from that Redshift offense. See if they can get the stack there first. But no, it is Andy coming in back with the disc this time, making the clear. Unfortunately, bounces off the Geo and does get picked back up by Speedy. He does get stunned out, and Redshift makes the clear. Chain maybe might be able to get there first, but 20 seconds is what they are out of time. And this second round, we're going to Redshift or to Illuminati. I'm sorry.
So Bliss gonna put the exclamation point in the goal there, put it in for the 2, and that's gonna be 15-6 in favor of Illuminati here in round 2. So yeah, Illuminati gonna take round 2. Oh, that's loud. Yeah. So yeah, what a turnaround there in round 2 for Illuminati. As yeah, it went 15. It was, what was it, 11-6 in round 1 in favor of Redshift, and then 15-6 in round 2 in favor of Illuminati. So very interesting to see what round 3 is going to look like. As yeah, that's yeah. I lost my train of thought.
Yeah, I think the big question is, will Redshift be able to find an answer for QL Young? Because after he's come in, they have just, Illum has just been running a train, keeping that stat going extremely fast. QL with 5 saves already after only coming back for a single round, doing a great job, as well as 2 points, 19 stuns, doing a great job of just being an anchor for his team. And he's not typically a goalie, but he's done, I guess, a great job on defense, just getting those interceptions, getting them saves, and making a really big impact for Illuminati.
Yeah, getting that many saves in one round at this level is that's notable. That is notable. And
doing a great job.
So I guess that's the point there. How do you respond to QL Young, who really has just been an animal since returning here in this game? And but we will get started here in round 3 as we count down.
And we'll see if that 1 minute intermission between rounds has given Redshift enough time to figure out a formula for how to beat Illum in this round 3.
So Illuminati winning that joust once again. They're sending this one in. Excuse me, Burbs picking that one up. Burbs going to Wit. Wit going back to Speedy. Speedy. Ho, ho, ho. Speedy's shot was going a little bit low there, but QL Young read. He read it. He popped it. That was good.
Yeah, very good job from QL, maybe, because the goal was definitely swarming with orange players, getting that last second grab right before the disc goes in there and just redirecting a little bit, making it a little bit harder on those goalies, getting that 2 to be secured there.
All right, so Supreme with it. Supreme trying to go back to Bliss, but that bounce off of the bow tie is going to leave Bliss a little bit vulnerable as that chain comes in hard, and now it will turn over. Wit now with it. Wit going for that cross pass, hits Burbs far side. Burbs now moving up, has room. Andy encroaching in on him. So Andy with a little stutter there over to QL. QL now trying to go to Wit, but Wit gets stunned out by Andy. Speedy trying to track it down. Andy again with another stun, and he's going to force that turnover, get it cleared out into the Illuminati zone. Both teams try to trace it down, but Wit gets there first as he's draped by Redshift players, and now QL with it near side wall, near that trap, just going to clear this one out.
Now the stack does look like it's going to be from Redshift getting back here. We'll see if they can make an offensive push here. The clear cut does come out, but it looks like the stacks are getting together, but it will be Speedy in the back line picking that first thing up, going for the clear, but it does get picked back up by the secondary Redshift stash. And Andy passes it over to Blitz, finds Supreme on the ceiling, looks over the pass to Jiggy, but just a little bit too fast, goes right through his hands as the disc does get cleared off here and into the hands of Illuminati.
Ooh, some yanking going on there. Speedy V gets himself stuck in the corner, and an opportunity there by QL. Looks like Speedy might have dropped there. I'm not sure what happened. I don't know if that activity got caught on camera, but it was pretty wild from where I was sitting. But now it's going to bounce to the all the way down in the Illuminati zone, picked up by Supreme. Supreme sending this one in, and he plants it for the 2. That's going to tie it up here in round 3, but I can hear it calling for a timeout. As yeah, whatever we saw there, Speedy V going out there off that leash, and yeah, that's going to be a timeout as they tie it up there, just 2 minutes in, and I got to wait for Speedy V to get whatever that issue was checked out and fixed.
Yeah, very a little bit unfortunate timing there with that really impressive chain coming through mid. It almost looked like it had the Burbs and Speedy chain came through with a leech of somebody. I didn't catch who the name was, but they got the slap off on the disc, but then kept the chain going, keeping the disc going down. And unfortunately, though, Speedy did end up crashing out, and so the play didn't, it fizzled there. But Redshift doing a great job taking control of that situation, taking advantage of a bit of unfortunate luck on the side of Illuminati and getting this to a tie game.
Yeah, this is already. I mean, this round 3 is already looking a bit different than that round. The round 2 was look different than the round 1. So, oh my goodness, these guys are funny. And I mean, yeah, this is. I lost my train of thought. I'm gonna have to mute them. Oh my goodness. I don't even know what I was talking about now. Tied up. Oh yeah, different. It's totally different round 3 here between the two. I mean, it's tied up 2 minutes in. Not, you know, we saw round 1, Redshift went up by 9 to start. Round 2, Illuminati went up by 9 to start, and now neither team getting up by 9, going up 9-0, as both of them have scored 2 minutes in. So very curious to see where this round 3 is going to take us, because this is a very, very interesting matchup we've seen thus far.
Yeah, Illum definitely still has their extremely fast chain going on, and Redshift is still struggling a little bit to deal with it. But I have noticed that instead of maybe going for the chain as much, Redshift stacks have been a lot stronger in this third round so far, getting them together a lot quicker, keeping them together, and having a little bit more control, just really keeping these stacks together, trying to match Illuminati's speed. And it's doing a pretty decent job of it so far, as you can see clearly by the score lines, only 2-2 with almost a little over 2 minutes down in the first or third round. They've definitely tried to figure something out here, and we'll see if it works for them. It does look like the players are playing rock, paper, scissors there to decide who knows what. And we'll see what they come up with.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. No!
We win! We're going to land! Ah! I'm a god!
As it looks like the third round, actually, a surprise change of events will be decided by rock, paper, scissors.
Oh my goodness.
As Redshift takes the win there.
I just realized I was muted. I've been talking this whole time.
I've just been letting the players talk, man. It's pretty funny stuff.
It was funny stuff. I was calling the game. I was calling the rock, paper, scissors game. And yeah. So that's fun. I feel I don't know, I feel something.
But yeah, it looks like Speedy's back into the game, and so we will hopefully can advance this third round somewhat soon. Although it does look like, I don't know if that's just on my end, but the time has disappeared, so I don't know what's going on with that. But hopefully it gets situated out relatively quickly, and we can begin this third round.
Nope. There, yes, it was to answer Subtlety's question that nobody could hear. Was just adjusting something right quick as I was getting some pings about something. But yes, very excited to get back here in round 3 between these two teams. I mean, this is a silly matchup as the motorcycle starts again outside.
Round starting in.
There we go. Round starting in. And there it is. Disc is in the proper location. It will be Illuminati with that joust advantage. 7:51 on the clock. Score tied up 2-2. And we will get launched out here of the tubes to restart round 3. And away we go. As we'll be with the lone launcher there. Going to send that one quickly across there to Speedy. Speedy looking over the shoulder, looking for that chain to stop him. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. The speed of that chain and a quick turnover. Jiggy now with it. Jiggy for Redshift, sending that one across the Bliss, who's going to turn this one around, sending that one through that near side tube up to Supreme. Supreme is going to hold off on the back line, send this one deep across there to Bliss. Andy W. Andy W. going to bounce it back to Bliss. And Bliss back to Andy, and Andy is going to get it in off a wind. And Redshift going to take a 2-point lead here in round 3.
Yeah, really fast shot coming in from Andy there, going right through the hands of Wid. A little bit unfortunate, but those are the things you have to deal with when playing online here. And that will be 4-2 to the side of Redshift. Illuminati taking possession for this next play.
So now it will be Wit once again on the back line. Wit sending that one quickly across there to Speedy. Speedy going over to QL. QL going quickly up to Burbs. Burbs under pressure by Andy. Has a little bit of room. Going to juke around a little bit. Got a good cross pass there over to Speedy. And Speedy now moving in. Has some room. Going to go across to QL, who was wide open. And QL is going to pop that in for the 2. And we're going to tie it up once again here in round 3. Just about 6.5 to go.
Yeah, great job from Illuminati there, just marching the disc up with authority, keeping those passes tight, keeping that offense going, and the back player there, keeping that stack broken, so that Illum could have Elvin to pass around and make that play there happen.
So now that's Bliss juking out the chain, and sending that one across there to Andy. Andy now assaulted by the same chain. Now going to go for that soft back pass, but QL is there with the read. QL going to send this one in, just kind of dump it to the near side wall where the channel picked up. Speedy going to Burbs. Burbs. Oh, the stop. Bliss is going to stop that stuff, shut it down. And Supreme, oh my goodness, Supreme going to get this one cleared up there to Jiggy. Jiggy not looking at an empty net, so going to stall here, wait for his team to get in. Gets them out, cross pass there to Bliss. Bliss moving in with Andy. Andy taking this, Andy taking the pass and sending it in behind the back for the 2. And that's going to give Redshift the lead once again here.
And those behind the back shots are definitely a little bit of style points going in, but it also makes it a lot harder for the goalie to read when they can't even see where you're looking, what you're doing with your arms. And so there's definitely some merit to that.
Oh, absolutely there is. It's one that I've actually started seeing more and more. And just thinking about it as a goalie, I can tell you it would drive me crazy because you're not, it's hard to read a front-facing shot as it is, but a couple turnovers here. But Witt gets it back, and Witt sending it up there, but right in the hands of Bliss. So another turnover. Bliss sending this one in deep. Going to get a flat bounce off the back wall, picked up there by Jiggy. And Jiggy's going to pop it in, and that's our first 2-goal lead here in round 3. Going to go to Redshift. Halfway through, they go up 8-4.
Yeah, finally able to break that back and forth scoring that's been going on so far for the first half of that 3rd round. Redshift able to get themselves finally, and now it's a question of can they hold it?
Illuminati once again with the joust advantage. Wit with it, sending it to the near side tube there. Hitting Speedy. Speedy going up there to Burbs. Burbs going back across looking for QL, but oh no. Turnover. Andy picking it up. Andy sending it to mid. Supreme trying to get down there. Supreme does. Supreme going to send this one in deep. Going to get it down into the bubble. Will his team get there in time? They might just. They do. Jiggy with it. So he's going to go for that reset there for Andy on the back line. Andy now going to start inching his way up. Deep pass there up to Supreme. Supreme sends it in, and that is a 6-point lead to Redshift.
Yeah, Redshift finally feeling comfortable again. They got possession of that disc, made that long back pass, just sort of sitting there, burning a little bit of time, taking their time, looking around, making sure they make those good passes, and then Supreme making that quick push into the bubble from the backboard side and getting that another 2 points for the side of Redshift.
Swift is a funny guy. This is going to be QL on the far side. QL sending this one up to Burbs. Burbs now cross pass over to Speedy V. Speedy V sending this one in, looking for Burbs. But Burbs getting stuck on the post there. It looked like might have lost his hands for a moment. But now Witt handling it once again on the back line here. 3.5 minutes to go here, round 3. Burbs with it. Burbs sending it in, and Burbs is going to get it in for the 2. And that's the first answer there from Illuminati, and 3 goals. You're going to get that one, cut that lead down to 4. 10-6 still in favor of Redshift as they come out on the joust advantage.
You know, we've seen the Redshift defense here on these jousts doing a great job of getting these quick interceptions. We'll see if they can do it again, because they do have a little bit of work to do. They've got plenty of time to do it, but it does need to start somewhere. And then we do see the quick pick by Burbs there, getting the possession of the disc, making a long pass over, which does get picked back up by Speedy, who finds QL on the floor, finding Burbs the cross pass back over to QL, who puts it in top pocket through the hands of Bliss, putting this down back to a 2-point game.
Through the hands of Bliss or through the face of Bliss? That looked like a pie to the face right there as QL slams that one in. And yeah, bringing it back within 2 here. Illuminati not going to let this lead run away from them. 2.5 minutes to go here. Still either team's round. As Bliss will handle this one on the back line under pressure by QL. Going to send this one up, but it misses the target. Speedy picking it up. Speedy up to QL. QL going to do some jukes, some ducks, some dips, some dives. And Jiggy is going to get that interception, send it back through that far side too. QL and Witt are going to chain up, pick this one up. That's QL on the far side. Now I'm just going to reset it to Witt on the back line. Witt going to go to the near side wall here to Speedy. Speedy under pressure. Gets stunned out and stuffed by Andy. Andy moving in. Andy going for the cross pass to Jiggy. And Jiggy's going to plant it for the 2, and that's a 4-point lead to Redshift.
Excellent defensive play by Andy, really putting that pressure on quickly. Didn't give Speedy quite enough time to make that wind up. Got the punch off, And with a quick pass to Jiggy just under the shield, able to get themselves back into a 4-point lead.
So now it's going to be Illuminati once again on that joust advantage. Currently down by 4, minute 48 on the clock. Wit, near side wall, hit Speedy. Speedy's going to get stunned out, but not before he gets it up to Burbs. Burbs going up to QL. QL has 2 goalies coming out for him and taking that shot. It's going to ding off the ding ring as QL lets out a rebel yell as Burbs not with it. Burbs going to send this one back to the back line. Speedy V, Wit both trying to track this one down. The good boost there. Speedy picking it up. Speedy feigning one pass, but doesn't send it. It's going to keep on walking, send it down to the floor there to QL. QL, move it in. QL with the shot there, going to make up for the last one, put that one up for the 2, and we're back to a 2-point game with 1 minute to go.
Yeah, both these teams are playing absolutely ferocious. You can tell how badly they both want it with this 2-point game, neck and neck, going down to only a minute remaining, and I am so excited to see where this one ends up.
1 minute on the clock. Redshift with the joust advantage in possession, up by 2, 12-10 in round 3. Andy W with it. Andy sending it across. QL with the interception. QL draped by players, going to send this one across there to Burbs. 46 seconds. Burbs back pass there to Wit. Wit going to send this one in deep, hitting Speedy. Speedy looking for an in pass. Hits QL. QL sending the shot, but off the ding ring. Burbs picking it back up. 34 seconds to go here. Illuminati down by 2. Burbs up to QL. QL bringing it in. QL mishandling it, sending it to the floor. Wit with the slap. Wit picking it back up. 25 seconds on the clock. Wit looking to send this one in. Hit Speedy V. Speedy V getting stuffed by Jiggy. And that one's going to make its way back out towards mid. 17 seconds to go here as it clears up towards the sky.
Yeah, Illuminati picking it back up. They do still have time, but they need to move quickly. Finding the long pass over. It bounced a little bit wildly, though, and does get picked up by Jiggy. And I think that's going to be the game. Because there are 5 seconds remaining. Looks like the Redshift chain comes up, but maybe no. Illuminati slap does not go through the tunnel. It's stuck, and that is game 3 to Redshift as well as the match.
Wow. Wow. After that, I gotta hold on. I gotta look something up real quick. I gotta look this up. Is that this win for Redshift is absolutely massive? Yes, this win. Well, I think they were already technically master tier. Okay, no, this one will push them up even higher into that master tier. This was a big win. This was a proving game for them, and they were able to take this one over Illuminati, full strength Illuminati in 3. That is an absolutely phenomenal win there to Redshift as they pick that one up 12-10 in round 3. What a ridiculous round 3 that was, and yeah, just what a game there by Redshift.
Yeah, absolutely, neck and neck to the very end. And there is, like you said, a lot of teams fighting for that sort of bottom bit of master tier, those last couple spots. And this is a really great argument for Redshift's position there. They've been holding it for a couple weeks now, but this is really pushing them up there to be a really solid team.
Yeah, game high points going to go to Jiggy with 12. Also picking up 2 saves there. Andy W with 9 points, 4 assists. Blitz with 2 points, 5 assists. All 3 of them with 2 saves apiece. And Supreme there with 4 points, 1 assist, 1 save. And Burbs there with 10 points, 2 assists. You got QL. I mean, that was 8 points, 1 assist, 5 saves. With 5 points, 1 assist, 4 saves. Speedy V there with 6 points, 4 assists, and 1 save. And Alderwin, that is not. I don't think that's a full line there for him. But anyways, we do have another one to get to here very, very quickly. And this is our marquee matchup of the day, our final matchup here on this venue's broadcast. This is going to be Ignite versus Synapse. You hold tight. I will be right back, and I will be bringing with me Sputnik. So see you in just a moment. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yes. We have a fantastic matchup here, Ignite versus Synapse. Before we get to that, I am Monsieur Dimwee. Once again, joined by so much subtlety on the cameras, and Sputnik has returned. And Sputnik, how you feeling, man? How you feeling about this matchup in particular?
I'm really excited to finish off this day. What a great day of great games. I know that's a little redundant, but every Sunday, it doesn't disappoint. It's just so very, very good. And Ignite and Synapse, it's going to be stellar, and it's going to be a great finish to the day.
And yeah, quick shout out. Speaking of Ignite, quick shout out to the guys on Ignite, in particular NTS France, but all of them. They provided us with a lot of utilities, a lot of cool stuff. The speedometer, that was NTS France. People were talking about joust speeds, and I was like, it'd be cool if we had that on the cast. And NTS France was like, you know what? I can do that. And literally a few days later, we had it on our first cast. Phenomenal work. They do so much work for us. It's absolutely awesome stuff. And speaking of sponsors, just a quick shout out to our sponsors. ProTube VR, VR Cover, Rebuff Reality, VRware, and Fixed Gaming. Fixed Gaming, a service I've been using myself lately. Fantastic service. So their music selection is huge. And also, if you're watching us on venues, big shout out to our viewers on venues. But also, if you like what you see, you can download this right now. You can open up your store there while you're sitting in the seat and give this a download, give this a check, try after this game as we get started here in round one between Ignite and Synapse.
And Ignite coming through, getting the initial headbutt off Joust, but not able to find possession. So X.com with it, sending it off the ceiling and leeching off that boost, and not able to find the goal. It's going to be wide in the bubble of Ignite. So Synapse looking to pick it up. Zach with possession. Zach sending it to shield, but a nice read from Wolf23 and the clear.
Now Ignite clearing this one all the way down into the Synapse bubble, but it'll be picked up by Rosie Hope. Quickly salted. She's going to send that one to the near side tube here. It's going to make its way through the tube as some stuns come out in the tube as Zach picks this one up in the near side trap. Zach now looking for this in pass. Look for Rosie Hope just out of reach. Rosie trying to track this one down, but it's going to be Saluna. Saluna back to Zach. Zach is going to plant that one in further too for our first goal of round one here. 43 seconds in. Synapse up 2-0.
And not an exceptionally fast shot from Zach, only 14 meters a second. Duel had his hands up, but Zach picked the target right and found it right through him. So that's a 2-point advantage starting off this first round. A minute off the clock, just advantage to Ignite. Wolf23 to QB, trying to avoid that incoming stack, but not able to do it. He'll get stunned out, but Franz able to pick up that pass and not able to find that target in the tube. So Synapse with the clear and looking to start their offense.
But right back in the hands of Ignite, it'll be Wolf23. Wolf with an L. As I found, I have difficulty saying that. I sound like Wolf, but it's Wolf. As it's going to be Saluna picking that one up. Saluna trying to just clear this one out. Does get through the tube. And now both teams going to be racing for this one as the Ignite stack has to make that sharp turn. They do get there first, far with the clear. Going to get it back in the Synapse zone. But right there in the hands of .com, who's going to send this one back up for Synapse.
And .com trying to find that pass off the wall. It is on target. Saluna picking up, going for that shot, and it's on target. Saluna,
yes.
Excellent shot. 26 meters, 18 meters a second. 5 points on the board for Synapse. 2 minutes off the clock.
Let me get an oh yes in the chat there for Saluna. 22 gonna hit that one. Ridiculous shot, 26 meters out, 18 meters a second. And it's gonna be Ignite back with his joust advantage, and that's Wolf23 picking that one up. Ooh, that chain coming in quick. He's gonna get that pass over to Franz. Franzo quickly stunned out. Saluna tapping that one, but it finds the hands of Wolf there. Wolf gonna send it back up to Franz. Franz gonna forward this one quickly up there to far now. Inverted, taking the shot, but .com gonna shut him down. Stuffing the lane and now trying to get this one back out with Synapse.
And to be picked up off the wall by Wolf23, trying to find a pass, sending it up to ceiling. Far is going to pick it up. Himself trying to find the pass, trying to avoid that defense, but the defense applying appropriate pressure, causing that error. And look at that Synapse stack come through and picking it up in the bubble below goal and putting it right in is Rosie O.
And Rosie, the lone man, the lone woe man down there, picking that one up, putting it in. Off of a really good stack, some great speed, got there, didn't overshoot, controlled the trajectory and picked that one up, had enough time to get it in, and that's now a 7-point lead here to Synapse, 3 minutes in as Ignite comes out with that joust advantage.
Synapse playing with this new roster, making changes every week, and they're still as explosive as they were before. An incredibly talented team. Zach able to find these shots, and another shot coming through. This time, Rosie Hope at 35 meters off the backboard. 18 meters a second out of her hand, 9 meters off of it. The backboard, that is, and 10 points now to Synapse. So strong, and Ignite just having difficulty adjusting.
That was ridiculous. As it's going to be Ignite with his joust advantage here. Wolf in possession. Wolf going to send this one over to Franz. 4 minutes off the clock. 6 minutes to go here in round 1. Synapse up by 10. Franz, the bounce there off the wall. Saluna with it. Saluna taking the shot. That was going to hit the barrier and bounce out, but they're in the hands of Far. Far now turning it around, going to send this one up, looking for the teammate, but it's going to find the hands of .com. .com sending this one up to Rosie. Rosie turning around, sending this one in deep. The bounce off a station is going to get it caught in the trap there where Franz is going to get this one picked up and forward this one up there to Wolf, who's going to turn it around now for Ignite.
Now, Wolf not under pressure just yet, and that Synapse stack is going to break apart at mid and decide to play close to the bubble and get in formation, and Ignite getting these passes and below the goal, but they can't find it. They had that opportunity. It's going to bounce out of the bubble and be slapped through by Synapse.
So now bouncing around mid, it will be Rosie Hope getting there first. Rosie going to send this one in deep, take the bounce around the bubble, back out. Saluna trying to track this one down. She does get there first. Saluna under pressure, looking for a back pass. And does get it back. Going to find Zach W on the back line now. Zach under pressure. Going to forward this one in. Looking for Rosie Hope. Far side does hit Rosie. That was a three-dimensional pass there. As Rosie's going to send it right back to the back line here to .com. So Synapse playing very patiently right now, halfway through round 1. With that 10-point lead, they know they don't need to rush this. So they're just going to wait for the good look. But the turnover not going to be helpful to them. The Stool's going to send that one out.
And maybe a long shot attempt, but opting to just pump fake it and sending it right back. And Ignite's going to send it through too, but at the back line is Rosie Hope stopping it, but sending another interception. So Wolf 23 picking it up, trying to find Far down court, opting not to go to Far under coverage. Crossing it to mid to Franz. Franz back up to Wolf, and they're getting in position outside the bubble. They want to get set up. They want to find these opportunities. So up the ceiling, but the interception by Synapse and the clear.
This one's going to find its way all the way down into the Ignite bubble. Chain's getting there quickly, and that's Stool picking that one up. Zach down to pressure, but that one out into the hands of Saluna. Saluna taking the shot. Oh, the bounce off the cone on the backboard, now picked up by Rosie. Rosie backing up to the near side wall, look for a pass option. Going to send this one across. Hits the boot, but she does get it back. No, it's going to be Zach picking it up, and Zach is going to send that one in for the 2. And that's going to be a 12-point lead here to Synapse.
And Zach able to recover from that bounce off the lower geometry, find that angle and put it in kind of softly, but it's enough for them. So that's another 2 points to Synapse, 12-point lead, 3 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock.
So Ignite with that joust advantage. Wolf 23 picking this one up, going to send it to Franz near side 2. Franz going to forward this one in deep, but .com with the read. Franz is trying to go to Far down there. But now handled by Rosie Hope on the back line. Rosie Hope going to send this one in deep. Gets a single bounce in the trench. They're going to go flat off the ceiling. Saluna's down there. Saluna is going to slap that one in for the 2, and that's going to be a 14-point lead there. Oh, yes.
I don't know if that's your new catchphrase, but it sounds pretty good. So Saluna will find that 7-meter 2 with that slap just barely inside the bubble. So 3 minutes now, and it's just looking like Synapse is running ahead with such momentum that Ignite just can't stop it. So with that cross pass to Franz from joust advantage up to Far, and Synapse looking to be out of position but quick to recover to bubble. So with this forward advantage duel, trying to find something, going to send it back, and they'll lose that momentum. Just Synapse is so quick to recover.
And that is in fact Saluna's catchphrase. As now Franz sending this one across the Far. Ooh, getting stuffed by Rosie at the edge of the bubble there. Rosie now going to turn around for Synapse, get the clear through the near side tube. Not quite out, now stuck at mid where Ignite will pick it back up for the turnover.
And Far with possession at the floor, dishing it to the side into mid. Wolf 23 trying to get that give and go, but not able to find its targets, and a bounce towards that backline player. And the Ignite stack is so quick to force that bad clear and right up to that ceiling pass, and he's gonna lose it. He can't do that, so it's gonna be slapped through by Synapse.
This one going back into the Ignite zone here, gonna bounce off the slanted wall. Franz getting stunned out there by the chain. And Saluna is going to pop that one in for another 2 there. That's going to be a 16-point lead here to Synapse. A minute and a half to go here in round 1.
And what an explosive team is. Synapse, just Synapse all over the place, able to recover, able to find the positioning, able to force turnovers, and they do it time and time again.
So now NTS Franz with it, he's going to get stunned, but not before he sends that one up there to Far. Far, though, he gets stuffed there by Zach. Zach turning it right back around. Minute 20 on the clock, 16-point lead here. Who's going to get there first? .com getting down there first. And .com is going to plant it in there for the 2, and that's now an 18-point lead here to Synapse.
And Synapse looking for that last goal, that coup de grace, ending it on a mercy. They got 60 seconds to do it, and let's see if they can. So Joust advantage back to Ignite. Wolf 23 to QB, taking it from Nest, taking his time, so Synapse isn't pressuring just yet, but they find that stun on the pass. Rosie Hope is there. Rosie for that cross. It's a little too soft and able to pick it up as Wolf clearing it through. So Synapse looking to pick it up, and they have the ability to stop this shutout, but it's not on target. It's a bounce out of bubble. So 30 seconds on the clock. Synapse still wants this mercy, and Zach to pick it up, sending it back to goal. Rosie's gonna send that interception, so this is a chance for Ignite to gain some momentum going into the second round, and they will. So 2 points on that cross to duel.
Yeah, solid 2 points there to Ignite. It's going to be their first 2 on the board here in the final minute of round 1. But as you said, something they can build off of going into round 2. Oh, Subtlety, please tell me you have comms on right now. No.
So back, picking it up off the wall, but not able to find it off the wall. And that's the end of the first round to Synapse with an 18 points on the board, a 16-point lead.
They were on. I'm glad that Cass picked that one up because that was funny. Yeah, but what a round 1 victory there to Synapse. Yeah, I mean, it's substantial lead there. They picked that one up in yeah, game high points. So game high points to Saluna with 7, but look at the uniform scoring there on Synapse. I mean, you got 5 to Rosie, 7 to Saluna, 2 to .com, 4 to Zach. And I'm pretty sure there were a couple that went off of a goalie at one point. Unless I can't do math. I probably can't do math. Yeah, I mean, everybody contributing on offense there on Synapse. So I mean, that's the trouble with a team like this with talent this deep. You know, you can shut down one shooter, but another one pops up. It's like what was it? Oh, I'm forgetting the name of the not basilisk. You know, the dragon thing. You cut off one head, two more grow back.
The Hydra.
The Hydra. You know, it's like the Hydra, man. You cut out one shoot, you shut down one shooter. There's another one there taking a shot. And I mean, we saw Rosie hit that ridiculous tube shot earlier. You know what I mean? It's stupid the amount of talent on Synapse.
Absolutely, and just able to find these plays, able to so quickly readjust. An incredibly talented team, and they do it time and time again. So with neutral joust about to start, the teams are coming out of the gates, and who will take it first? It will be won by Synapse towards the bubble of Ignite, bouncing off the Geo, and that quick stack is not going to find it from Synapse, but able to get through all those players. Now Saluna with it, but the stop from Duel, able to read it, and he's going to clear it towards mid.
Yeah, that was a great stop there. That was a very close-in shot, not one that goalies can typically make a save on at 18 meters a second. But now it's going to be turned over to Franz. Franz turning this around for Ignite, sending this one in deep, to that stack is there quickly. Zach with it, Zach under pressure, sending this one over to .com for the reset. .com going up to Rosie. Rosie going to pump fake one, send in the next, and she gets stunned out, and it does find Saluna. Saluna empty net. Saluna takes a shot, and Saluna is going to get the first goal in round 2 here. 42 seconds in for the 3. Oh, yes.
Absolutely. So that's 3 points to Synapse to start off this second round, and I'm predicting maybe the same thing from the first round. Ignite just having difficulty getting into a rhythm, finding success against this defense of Synapse. Synapse just so strong. Look at them recover there, apply pressure, able to get that pass to Tube as Ignite and get it forward up to ceiling, but Far feeling it right now, retreating just a little bit into a corner. He's denying himself some pass opportunities, able to find that one at the floor though. So Duel's going to send it right up, and it's going to be off target, but Wolf able to read the bounce. And Ignite trying to get set up, but not able to find that bounce. It's right back to Synapse.
So that's .com handling that one, draped by Ignite players, but somehow does get that one out. It does find its way to that far side trap there in the Ignite zone. Ignite looking to get there first. No, Saluna getting there first. Just going to whip that one around, send it towards the bubble where Franz coming out to play it. Franz does get there, but the clear out not exactly clear where his teammate will pick it up. That's Wolf 23 on the far side. Wolf going to get this one cleared out through the near side tube. It does make its way through. Far down there to pick it up. Far looking at one-on-one, two-on-one, bringing it in. And he hits it for the 2. And that's a 1-point game now as it's 3-2 to Synapse with the Joust advantage.
Now Synapse is looking to come back with his, well, they're already in the lead, but before Saluna trying for that kind of crazy twisting, turning shot, looking for that steezy shot style with ease, not able to find it, so Ignite's able to capitalize off that shot from Synapse. Synapse looking to get it down court, not able to find that pass. It will bounce off the Geo, and Saluna looking to recover it under double coverage, getting stunned out, but able to find that pass back. So Zach with it, dishing it to the side, and at the wall is Rosie surveying the court and trying to find any type of opportunities.
So now Rosie going to softly send it back there to .com on the back line for the reset. .com looking to pull that defense out. Gets Wolf coming a little bit, so he's going to send that one over to Zach. Zach, though, going to back it back up, send it back across to .com. .com going back to Zach. Zach can't handle it, so it'll fall down to the bottom side of the trap there. Far coming in to pressure. But Zach going to get that one, send it across there to Rosie. Rosie now moving in on the bubble, looking for a cross pass, looking for something. Looking for a good lane, juking around a little bit. Goes to Zach. Zach takes a shot, and Zach's going to hit it for the 2, and that's a 3-point lead to Synapse.
And just like that, Ignite able to find some pressure, slow down Synapse, but Synapse able to find their way right through that defense. 6 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock, and this is a much better matchup and just rhythm for Ignite, only down by 3 this time, so Wolf 23 to pull out of the joust and find that pass, slowly pushing himself off the nest, but getting stunned out by that incoming stack and just getting shut down as Ignite in this long shot attempt will not find its way through, and it will be bouncing back towards middle and picked up by Rosie Hope.
So Rosie Hope on the far side being assaulted by that chain, going to set it up to Zach. Zach going to go back to Rosie. Rosie is going to get stunned out by Franz. Far with the slap, going to get that one through mid. And now back into the Synapse zone as this one bounces to the far side. Chains are there. Zach gets sacked with a ridiculous move there. But stunned around, Wolf picks it up, sends it in for the 3, and we're back to a tie. We're to a tie game here, almost halfway through round 2.
Yeah, I don't think we've been in a tie just yet, but we are in one now. So Knight rallying back from this first round, able to tie it up. And Synapse maybe not expecting this, so maybe they're going to change it up. 5 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. Rolling out of the gates will be .com, sending it to the side. Rosie Hope under pressure, sending it right back to .com, and .com sending to the floor. So Ignite playing this man coverage, but not able to stop Synapse in their backcourt. So Saluna is looking at this 1v1 as the Ignite defense is tied up and going to the top pocket right through their hands. A duel, not able to find it. That's 2 points to Synapse.
Oh, yes. That's a great shot there. 18 meters a second. That top quarter pocket. You can tell that Franz was not looking for that shot there. Or, excuse me, Dole was not looking for that shot there to go high. As will be Wolf on the back line here. Ignite currently down by 2, 7-5. Yeah, Franz on the far side too. Franz looking to send this one in deep. Far trying to track it down. Can't. .com will get there first. Oh, no.
And looks like a little bit of miscommunication. I don't know, but that's 3 points to Ignite. And now, for the first time, Synapse is at a 1-point deficit.
.com with a beautiful 3-point shot there on the blue goal. As you Synapse coming out with this one. .com sending this one to the near side tube there to Rosie Hope. Rosie Hope going to send this one across. Looking for Saluna. Saluna can't get there. She does ultimately track it down there on the ceiling. So with some room, going to take some time. If she gets the shot line, she'll take it. She is going to move in. Goes to Zach on the backboard. And Zach is going to plant that one in for the 2. That's going to give Synapse back the lead here, up by 1 with 4 minutes to go.
And they're rolling with the punches, able to recover from that self-goal at 3 and finding that 2 behind the net. Just excellent coordination from Synapse.
So now Ignite back in possession here. Wolf 23 on the back line there. Going to send this one across over to Far. Far sending this one in deep to Duel. Duel now hitting the floor. Going to take his time. There's a little bit of room. Sending that one up to Far. Far taking a shot, but .com with the stop. and he's going to clear that one on the tube. It's going to make its way through that near side tunnel where Zach will pick it up. Zach, long shot. Oh, the ding off the ding ring. Rosie Hope's going to pick that one back up there. And a quick turnover. France with it, but back to Rosie. And now it's going to jingle around there on the floor.
And it's going to be slapped towards that Ignite stack. They're not able to maintain that momentum to get back, and that just shows how quickly Synapse plays, how quickly they recover. So Rosie Hope at tube, under double coverage with this long shot. It's not going to be on target like the last one. It's going to bounce out of the bubble. So looking to recover it is Synapse. Ignite being tied up for just a second, but recovering, but not in time as Soluna sends a laser from 19 meters.
Yeah, that's one of those. I mean, she had way too much time to work with there. You can't give a shooter like Soluna, Zach, or Rosie, apparently, time like that. And with that lane, she sends that one in. 19 meters out, 18 meters a second. Oh, yes. That's another one. That's going to be a 4-point lead there to Synapse. 2:25 on the clock as Ignite is going to send this one to the near side tube there. Franz walking this one up. Franz going to send this one in deep to Far. Far now on the ceiling. Going to pull that defense out. Cross pass, looking for a teammate. Hits Duel. Takes the shot, and Duel's going to hit it for the 2. And that's going to keep Synapse from running away with that lead. It's now back to a 2-point game. 2 minutes to go here. Synapse up 12-10 with the Joust advantage.
So with time running out, 2 minutes, but not a huge lead for Synapse, not like the first round. Ignite's still in it, only down by 2, and I just can't say that enough that they were able to really change the tide with this second round, and Zach W defeated right down to Rosie at the floor. Rosie under coverage, looking for that pass opportunity, opting to send it back. It won't be on target, but Ignite is not able to recover quickly enough to force a turnover, and there we go, Synapse, but Duel this time shutting it down. Now, Duel's not known as an exceptional goalie, but maybe he will soon be, and he makes that stop, and Ignite tries to slap it towards mid.
That was a great read by Duel in the goal, and now Ignite with the opportunity. Far with it all. Going to lose it off the head of the teammate. Franz picking it up. Franz back to Far. Far is raped by defenders. Going to go back to Franz. Franz now look for that back pass. Finds Soluna. Soluna now with it for Synapse. Going to send this one in deep. Going to get the flat bounce off the back wall. Who's going to get there first? It's Zach. And Zach is going to put that one in for the 7-meter 3. And that's a 5-point lead here to Synapse with a minute to go.
So with this 5-point advantage over Ignite can still do it. They have the time, but it's going to be really slim, and 50 seconds on the clock, and they're going to get it at 47 seconds. So Ignite rolling out, Wolf 23 with it. He's going to take his time. They can't do that. They have to execute right now. They have to get down court, and he's going to send it for that long pass. It's going to bounce off the Geo into the bubble, and Synapse looking to recover it below goal. So .com with it, sending it right up to Rosie, and 30 seconds on the clock. It's not going to be possible for Ignite to come back now.
That is mathematical time as Zach going for an exclamation point there. He's going to get another opportunity, and that'll be it there. That's the ice on the game. Zach sending that one in for the 2. It will be 17-10 in favor of Synapse here in round 2. They will take the series over Ignite into as we count down to the end of the game.
And what a great day of games it has been. Every Sunday, join us because it's always as stellar as it has been today. And 4 games, all exciting, and I just can't wait for the next weekend.
Yeah, what a fantastic game there. What a fantastic series of games we have this evening, this afternoon here on our Venues broadcast. And something we do this every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern. That's noon West, I believe 8 p.m. London, 7 p.m. UTC. And yeah, we're here every Sunday. We bring you the best and brightest and most exciting from Echo Arena VRML. We do stream basically every day VRML, but Venues is a unique thing we do just once a week here on Sunday in this time slot. And if you enjoyed what you saw here in Venues, if you're sitting there enjoying the game and kind of want more, go ahead and give the game a check. You can download it right now on the Quest. It is free. It's currently in beta, but it will remain free once it releases. So this isn't a situation where you're going to get beta for a couple weeks and then suddenly you have to, if you want to keep playing with your buddies, you got to start paying money. No. Free game. It'll be free on release. It'll stay free. Yeah, anybody can get into VRML if you want to. The way the ladder system works, we've got over 130 teams. And after a few placement games, Your team will only get matched up with teams at about your skill level, so you likely won't have to face a team like Synapse or Ignite in your first season. That's something you'd have to work up to. So definitely give the game a check out there. It's phenomenal. I mean, the one thing I like to say is that every single one of us that we have in common is that our first day in Echo VR, it was a discovery. Yeah, I mean, you discover the future. You walk headfirst into the future when you walk into an Echo Arena lobby. And so definitely go check that out. And also got to give a shout out to our sponsors, our VRML sponsors. That's ProTube VR, Rebuff Reality, VR Cover, VRware, and Fixed Gaming. And as I said earlier, Fixed Gaming, a service I've been using. They have a fantastic selection of songs, most of it Twitch friendly, so you're not going to get hit with those really gnarly penalties now that Twitch has been doling out. You can use Fixed Gaming for all that kind of stuff. It's a fantastic service. So yeah. Also, big shout out to our viewers on Twitch. See all you guys, all our viewers over there on YouTube, all the viewers on Facebook, all our viewers on venues. We love you guys. Thank you very much for joining us today. And yeah, anything, Spot, anything you want to say before we get out of here today?
I've got nothing to say. I hope you join us next week and the week after as we continue to do this. It's going to be a great time for all watching. It's a great time for us, and I'm just completely speechless.
All right. So yeah, that'll do it here for us on venues for this broadcast. This has been VRML. I have been Monsieur Dimwee, Sir Dimwee, joined by Sputnik Cobra, joined by So Much for Subtlety on the cameras, joined by Rox Titan just a game ago, and joined by Nightfire with 2 E's at the start of the broadcast and in that second game there. We thank you very much for joining us. We hope you have a wonderful evening, and we hope to see you soon.